So everyone, after a nice little break, thanks Nat for going camping. No, I'm kidding. We're back once again.
5 extra days?
Right. Yeah, it wasn't even that long.
5 days, it felt like a month.
So, last session was the nail-biting and very tense and very scary fight of Fel'Drunaxx, the very injured adult blue dragon that seemingly got you guys by surprise in this cave. Party suffered some losses.
Seemingly?
Well, it definitely got you guys by surprise. I'd hate to assume. Some of you were fucking geniuses and probably clocked it as soon as I was like, there's lightning coming from that mountain. Like, 2 months ago. But, after suffering some heavy losses, you were still able to be victorious. The last thing that we did was investigate the cave. Quincy found an interesting tapestry. Silas found a couple of new cool-looking items. Gemina found, true to her name, big-ass gem. And where we left off was you guys setting up camp nearby, conveniently in a place that looks a lot like every other campsite you've had. Oh my god.
Dude, that's insane. Surely we just rotate it like once or twice.
I really should just
like
rotate
90
them a little
degrees,
bit. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
So
not
much
allowed to
effort.
use that reaction. You are not allowed to use that reaction.
I won't, don't worry.
More reaction.
We're going to do some thumbnail faces.
Just think don't do no, not over the top like that, Jesus. The whole point that makes them good is that they're genuine. Any fucking way.
Yeah.
Where we pick back up, it's depressing. Everyone's sad. Rascal's dead. We're at camp.
Wow,
Go.
wait,
No.
you're very convincing. I'm depressed. No.
So,
But yeah, shit is very
with
sad.
the sun setting, all of you make camp for the evening. You're staying nearby in the area because one Miss Gemina said that Brigid was on her way. No idea how long it will take.
Could I say
Has she said that, by the way?
She has said that. She said
Yeah, I did say
that
that.
towards the end of
Okay.
last session, yeah. What's up?
Okay.
Quincy?
before? Could Quincy cast alarm on the body of Fel'Drunaxx?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like a mental thing?
Yeah, easy enough.
Because we'll be within a mile.
Yeah, you'll be within a mile. It's also, that should easily wrap around his entire body, I believe, right? It's 20-foot radius, I think.
20 foot, yeah.
20 foot, yeah. Easy enough. There is an alarm spell around Mr.
What's 20 foot
Fel'Drunaxx.
cube, not radius?
Cube.
Is that the range of that a mile? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the mental one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh.
I remember that.
So, now that you guys have set up camp, what do you guys want to do?
Oh, man.
We technically played out at the end of last session. Kalia going through the magic items and stuff, right? Is that needed to be done again?
I believe we just played out what they were. If you want to do any more and actually like, oh, here, take this, then sure. But from what we very quickly did at the end of last session, it was assumed that here are these robes for the wizard, and here's this dagger for the for the rogue.
Kalia did offer the changing of magical properties somehow.
Yes.
However he does that.
Mhm.
How would I even word this? Fucking
How do we do that?
yeah, like how do I ask for a magical property of my dagger being +1 to be put on my short sword?
So it's
I just have
less.
this feeling that when I
it's
stab
less.
with this,
Yeah.
It's less.
When this thing feels lighter
So
and more
it's less
dexterous
that
than any
you
dagger
know-
I've ever had.
It's less that you, Silas, can recognize. You recognize it's a very well made dagger. You understand that it does, it does slice a little better, does stab a little better. But because you aren't as magically inclined as Kalia is kind of more like, I have an idea.
2 items go. No.
Pretty much. Yeah, 2 items
Okay,
disappear.
sure.
So this is more. If anything, this would be more Kalia like recognizing it and then coming to you and asking like, hey, I have an idea.
Well, if there's anything in my arsenal you believe you could fix up for me, go ahead.
well, it's not so much fix up for you. It's more that I would be able to take something that the way that you like one weapon behaves, and transfer it to another if that's something that you're interested in.
Well, as
Is
far
this
as
on?
the properties, yeah. As far as the properties for this one go, and I bring out the pick and pocket, like I like where it's at. But if there's anything that I haven't been able to notice from any of my other tools, then You're more able to recognize those magical properties than I am.
Oh, I remember. Making a cameo appearance.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I could just identify each of them and see, kind of figure out how they all work.
Yeah. You you already know.
Would be able to recognize my dagger
because you already identified the
Okay.
the Fangs of Baramorn when
Right.
you got them originally.
That's
So
true. That's true.
You know that those daggers.
You can just tell my short sword is normal.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my autofocus is fucking up too. It's weird. Anyway. So what are you trying to do, Clear? I got the name right.
Okay, so what is the list of stuff that we're working with?
I assume this would be the.
I've given you my weapons.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to jump Silas, now's the time.
Okay, so we have a normal short sword.
Yep, regular short sword, 2
We
plus 1
have
daggers. I think that's it.
Fangs of Baramorn.
Mhm.
And I
Which
wouldn't
are,
have given you the pick and pocket because I wanted to stay normal.
Yeah.
Fangs of
Which
Baramorn are
are-
exclusively +1.
those are plus
Just
one.
magic.
They're
items.
just +1.
And then what do you have that's plus two?
Nothing.
His armor. His chest plate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping that.
So are we changing anything right now?
The +1 over to the sword, I believe, is what he's asking.
Silas's preferred weapon is a short sword, and it is
Okay.
more weak than his daggers that he's not going to focus on. That's all.
So we're going from the Fangs of Baramorn to the short sword.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just one of them.
well, one of them.
What is the rarity of these items?
I
That's a good
believe they're
question.
uncommon.
Yeah, the Fangs of
Or
Baramorn
actually-
would be uncommon. And then the short sword
I
would
can
also be
figure out
just
for you
common.
if it's listed. It is.
I don't know if it is. But these would, because they are just +1, it would be uncommon.
Yeah, they don't have a rarity, but I believe uncommon is probably how you.
Just to explain how the spell works for the Daemons at home, this spell
The
is
demons at home! I thought you misspoke and said
Damon,
DMs.
It's like, what does he mean by this?
so
It's my day one.
I mechanically what's going to happen here is I'm going to need to make an Arcana check to be able to see if I can pull off transferring this property, and that DC of that is going to depend on the rarity of the weapon. So that's why I'm asking.
uncommon being easier than rare.
Definitely.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. The higher the rarity of item, the more chance this has to backfire or potentially fuck up.
Well, good item to make an example of then.
Yeah. What's the casting time of the
It's not
spell
good.
again?
It is 4 hours.
It is 4 hours? Okay.
Holy.
This is a process.
Yes. So, and so just to explain the risk to you, and Clear would be Clear would be explaining this to Silas.
Yeah.
If I fail this, then the enchantment on this becomes inert, and it becomes a mundane dagger for 24 hours.
Oh.
Good thing
So-
Then what?
Yeah. So
then
just 24 hours.
magical enhancement comes back after the 24 hours.
Oh, that's good.
It is only if the check has been failed on 3 total attempts that the enchantment is lost permanently and shatters.
Whole item gone.
All of that being said, because of the pluses that I have to Arcana, and it's 3 different checks, it's a pretty low chance of that happening.
So basically, Clear, you've been like,
I'm setting myself up here for the funniest
Silas,
outcome ever.
You've basically just been like, oh, I mean, sure, you can like upgrade my armaments, I guess, if you want. And Clear's basically sat there going, well, according to the terms and conditions of the Bible, I think I should be able to do this. Worst case scenario, it breaks. Even worst case scenario, it
I
breaks
will
forever.
not be held. I will not be held responsible.
He's taken the weapons from you and then gone, sign here.
I simply mean to tell you that any sort of permanent loss to you is quite unlikely, and in fact, on this first attempt, is impossible.
How confident are you?
Fair question, honestly.
I've read a lot about this.
You haven't done this before?
It's
Not comforting.
Enchanted weapons are hard to come by. It's not something that's.
Okay, fuck it. I've got two of them.
You have the belt with both daggers and the short sword, and then after hearing all this, you like drop the belt and remove one of the daggers and keep it behind your back so that he can't fuck with it.
It won't be the biggest risk we've taken today. So.
So you said uncommon is what we're doing?
Yes, uncommon.
Yeah, that's what I'm working with.
So make the Arcana check.
This is a ritual spell that is. Can a spell be a ritual spell and also last 4 hours? I don't know. I don't know how that works.
The ritual, the casting time of this spell, it is a ritual casting of 4 hours.
Okay.
If you chose not to cast it ritually, I guess it would be quicker. I don't know.
No, that is the
we're able
only
to
way
do
that
it-
this can be cast. It is only.
Okay.
It is
Interesting.
exclusively a ritual spell that takes 4 hours.
We're able to do it
cast.
on a dagger to a
Quite cool.
short sword because of the fact that they are both light weapons. It
Yep.
has to be a weapon that shares a property.
Mhm.
We are going to now make the Arcana check. Here we go.
I don't know what the DC is, but
Don't say it. Don't say what
right.
this is.
Okay. Fair enough.
you don't
Just
have to say
because
it.
just because it's fun to have the tension, and
Yeah.
I like the idea of Clear weaving all this magic for 4 hours straight, throwing up bloods every now and again, and then Silas just going like not sure what the fuck's happening. But make the Arcana check.
All right. Here we go.
Yep.
It passes.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
Alright. So, does anyone else wish to do anything during this 4 hours while Kalir is ritually
This would be on the way
Tinkering.
back, I assume.
Is this on the way back, or is this on the, or is this like,
At camp.
yeah,
right?
at camp? Because you guys are staying nearby.
I thought you
because
said
Brigid's
Brigid would
going.
be here soon.
She would be.
I've made
I
a
don't know how
mistake.
soon it is.
Yes.
What's the mistake?
25 gold pieces worth of chalk and incense, which a spell consumes.
Do you not
Sorry,
have that?
25 pieces of gold.
Do you
we
not
might
have
need
that?
to do this. We might need to do this back at town.
Oh,
Oh.
my god.
So you just spent like 30 minutes explaining the ins and outs of this, how it works, everything about it, and then you've like set it
It's
all up
okay,
and
though.
everything, and then you've gone, all right, now I just need my chalk.
It's okay though because
Say you made the roll.
now
we can
you
just get the pieces
understand
later.
everything involved with this when we
Yeah.
get to town later.
Mhm. Unfortunately, you will have to remake the Arcana check when you actually cast a spell.
Okay.
Huh.
Let's see.
What
Can I
was
give
your
him
roll?
25 pieces of gold? They're technically, you know,
No,
medals.
because
It's like-
because it's not
Okay.
just 20. It is
Oh, it's incense,
incense
yeah,
and
yeah.
chalk. Yeah, they are material
Quincy's trying to say
components of this. Yeah, sorry, it's Quincy.
It also works out because my talisman will come back up in a day or two, and then you can wear that to ensure that you don't mess up.
That's very true.
That's very kind of you, Quincy, but I should be good.
Trying to make up for mistakes.
Oh Jesus! Fuck, who gave this guy a depressing story?
Yeah, I wonder who.
Yeah, when I catch their hands on that guy. So,
There he is.
is there, is there anything else you guys wish to do during the night as you are resting after one of the toughest days you've had in a long while?
Sit there sadly.
I don't think Gemina would be doing much of anything.
That's
I was
perfectly
gonna
fine.
ask what Gemino's doing.
Probably
Just sitting.
yeah, sitting with Rascal,
Okay.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose I would come by and I would say, Gemina, I'm so sorry. He sacrificed himself so we'd all have a chance.
He did.
I I ponder a few other things that I could say. Thinking back to my own experiences, but I ultimately just decide to sit down and just kind of be silent for a while.
Fair enough.
And I think that's it for me.
Okay. Then, if there is nothing else that everyone wants to do, we can mark off a long rest. Sorry, as you can all heal back to full, regain any spell slots, any abilities.
How long has it been?
Whoa. this is, I mean, if you have more things that you want to do, sure, but like for the sake of
No,
this,
it's fair, but
for the
It's a
sake
long
of this,
rest,
and we'll say that with Gemina's innate knowledge of the area and the fact that a dragon just fucking died and almost took down half the mountainside with it, it's safe to say that anything nearby is way too fucking scared to come anywhere close to that cave.
yeah.
So, if you guys want to do watches and stuff, we can play that out. But if not, then we'll skip to the very early hours of the morning.
I'm all
Yep.
good.
Quincy wakes up.
I think we're going to move on, yeah. Sorry.
Yes, all right. Closes his eyes for a moment and just... Can I do that? And he's going to cast Aid.
Yeah!
Uh, And so we'll say Silas, Kalir, and Gemina.
Yep.
Your current hit points and hit point max increase by 5
What?
Yep.
How?
for 8 hours.
For 8 hours.
And then
Should I
Quincy
add
wakes
it
up,
as...
and, just,
Add it as max. We'll just remember to take away 5.
and then he
Okay.
just immediately promptly sits down and goes, immediately can take a short rest while everyone's waiting.
Yeah, to get the spell slot back, that's fair. Well, a much happier awakening, I suppose, is the cool mountain air, sun just peeking over the peaks of the mountains in the distance. Yeah. What's the first plan? Anything that you guys want to do upon waking up?
How far away are we from the Fel'Drunaxx cave?
I would say, well, I mean, if you wanted to stay within your alarm range, I'd say within a mile. I would say maybe like a 5-minute walk, if that.
Yeah, we weren't going very far away.
Yeah, because it is a very
Weren't we told
hilly
to stay
terrain.
put?
Pardon?
Were we also told to stay put?
Yes,
We
that's
were told
also
to
why.
stay
Yeah,
put.
we were.
So-
Brigid basically was like don't move, and so
You
we
guys
basically left
still
to
were
ma-
also,
make
like-
camp outside of the exit, essentially.
Yeah, so then yeah, it wouldn't even be that much of a walk. It
Basically.
would probably literally
Not a
be
mile.
you walk like
Yeah.
up the pathway through the trees a little bit and go, okay, cool, there's the cave. Because if you remember at the end of that
Yeah.
fight,
Yeah.
closing all of those giant Fel'Drunaxx stones, it opened like a massive side of this
Yeah.
mountain open.
Yeah.
Quincy's gonna go.
Mhm.
We should probably go grab our horses if we haven't already.
Up from the entrance.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to go check on the body, see if it's been messed with.
Yep. Does anyone
That's fair enough.
being
I'll go get the horses while you do that if you want them.
All right.
fair enough? Okay.
If anyone wants to come with me, there's a fair few.
that is true. It would probably be good to have one other person with you with the horses.
It's best not to go alone.
That too.
I'm fine. I got Penelope.
Vola can
I-
come with
I-
you if no one
yeah.
else wants to. Yeah.
I will go with Silas.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay.
Within, I'd say, because the way you guys left the horses, that's right, you didn't bring the horses up with you. They were still just down around the base of the mountain. I'd say literally within an hour and a half, because the whole point of this cave was that you left the horses down, climbed up a bit, and then the whole cave took you down again, just like a little further
Yeah.
on the other side of the mountain. So within an hour, just being able to trace around the mountain, you come across that familiar, opening, find the horses, all there, untouched,
Yeah.
seem to be happily grazing. The grass around them, where you left them, noticeably much shorter. Quincy, you're checking Fel'Drunaxx's body?
Yes.
Seems to be exactly
Seeing
as
if
you
it's
left
been
it.
disturbed.
No, not disrupted. The alarm spell would have just fizzled out, maybe as you were waking up.
Yeah.
And
And he just goes,
seems to be safe.
reapplies the alarm spell,
Okay.
and see you, and walks out.
Okay. Fair enough.
How long did you say aid lasts?
8 hours.
The
8 hours.
HP
8 hours.
from it?
Mhm.
8
8 hours. And it's a HP max. It's not like temp HP
Yeah.
or
Hmm.
that. It's pretty
It's
potent.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's very
If
cool.
you're using
It's
Hero's
better as
Diary,
I
actually
level
go into your settings and change your HP 5.
I did.
I tried to do the plus max and the fucking...
Doesn't work,
Doesn't
yeah.
work? Okay,
That's one of those spells that as warlocks get higher and higher spell slots, eventually I'll be
becomes
giving
crazy.
an additional 20 HP.
Holy...
Yeah, that's
So I
That's
could
really
give everyone, including myself, and then just have to short rest for an hour, and then I
Yeah.
get my spell slots back, and we get to go on
That's
our way.
crazy.
So, Miss Gemina, back at camp, as the others are doing their things and have left you alone with Vola also having a bit of a sleep in. She took a hell of a beating in that fight, and seems to just be content in sleeping most of it off. You feel that familiar sensation again of someone sending you a message, and it's Brigid. And you hear, "We are in the Barrier Peaks. I think we found the entrance to one of the survival shelters near here. Where did you say you were?" And that's it. She sounds
Miss Gemma,
noticeably
did you-
tired.
Yeah, that look
Would
like
this be
you hear
while
a
everyone's
message.
out?
Yeah, this is while.
Oh,
So for Quincy, he'd be back for this. Like, it was a quick, like, up the road 5 minutes, back for 5 minutes. You guys
True.
have, like, left for, like, an hour to find the horses, and then an even slower sort of trudge through. There's not really a path to where you guys are. It's like you're having to bring them through, like, you know, trees and the terrain. So it's a little...
Untamed undergrowth.
Yeah, it'll take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're just outside one of those caves. Do you see a huge opening in the mountain from where you are?
No response. But you know that, you know, the message has gone back through. I'll say... Yeah, Quincy?
I'm assuming it looks
Oh,
like
right, you
she's...
said something to me. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have an idea on making it easier for people to find us, if that's the goal.
That would be good.
Dancing
What's your
lights,
idea?
as bright as they can, 60 feet in the air.
Yep. Awesome.
Nice.
And then arranged like a
that
little
should help.
diamond.
Thanks.
Of course, it would have been like a... Yeah.
Arranged like a-
neon Vegas sign arrow going...
You see a Skyrim quest marker.
In bright green text, rascal down. No.
Oh.
It's only four. It's only four
Oh.
dots.
Yeah, it's only
so
4
I
dots.
can't
Yeah,
make
but
it-
it's still
Yeah.
even in the early morning sun, slightly cloudy day. That is still much more noticeable than just trees
Nothing.
and everything else around you.
I'll just keep this going until we're fine.
Yeah, fair enough. Say within maybe 20-25 minutes, you guys can hear some rustling through the trees, and the kind of brushed over path. The bushes seem to just kind of separate, and you see 2 sickles in hand, covered in mud, looking very tired. Is Brigid standing, and as soon as she sees you, Gemina, you see like the noticeable tension in her shoulders, like drop. As she drops both of her sickles and breaks into a run for you and just like practically tackles you to the ground. It would tackle anyone else to the ground, but you're pretty strong, so it's kind of like getting hit in the chest. And she's just holding you, just quietly at first. And then after literally maybe like a full minute of just kind of silently holding you, you know, like head against your shoulder, she pulls back and just, "Are you okay? Where are the others? Do you have any more
I'm
injured?"
okay, yes.
Yes? That's good. Where's...
No one else is injured right now, right?
I don't think so. You guys just took a
Because of the
Yeah,
long
but
rest.
Alice and Claire are
You're-
currently
you're
not
pretty
present.
good.
That's why she's asking.
That's why
if
she's
anyone was
asking,
injured,
like,
Quincy would have used cure wounds.
Yeah, of course, yeah. No
Cure
one
wounds, sit down,
is
cure
injured,
wounds.
but Brigid doesn't know that, so she's just asking,
Yeah.
And then also, yeah, she's like looking around, seeing Vola asleep, seeing Quincy, you know, still there, pointing up, and kind of, nice trick. That helped a lot, actually.
Should I turn it down in case other
Yes,
folk-
yes, it'll be fine now.
And Quincy just taps his staff, and they
Yeah, like Dumbledore
Like,
with
but like
the
the-
Illuminator.
yeah
Yeah.
the Illuminator, exactly.
That's so cool.
That's awesome. Just where's Silas and Kalir? Are they nearby?
Grandma.
Everyone else is fine, yes, except for Rascal, of course. But they're nearby, yes. They're just getting the horses.
Right. Okay. That's good. 1 minute. I need to do something first. And she just walks to a nearby tree that seems, looks at one, looks to another one. And then you can see she kind of just, with her hands, and then pushes her fingers into the trunk of the tree, gets a grip, and then and opens this dark purple and black portal. And immediately you see, like, barreling out as fast as they can, practically tripping over themselves, Angus and Charles. Weapons raised, have come stumble in the mud, tripping over themselves, standing back up, looking around, waiting for action, as Brigid kind of laughs a little bit to herself. And then, it's no danger, boys. They're fine. And just before the portal closes...
They're planning to hot drop.
Just before the portal closes, another figure steps out. Tall, slender, bald, wearing very official-looking robes. This is the Scalekeeper. He's also tagged along. You can see Charles and Angus are kind of like, after, dusting themselves off, getting to their feet, looking around as well. You can see Charles with his great sword just kind of planting it in the ground. Alright. What the fuck happened? And then Angus also, like, quickly standing back up, dusting off any mud that is immediately on his armor, and then taking that pose again. Going, we heard that you were in trouble. We came as soon as we could. No need to thank us. Clearly trying to keep the mood, and then you can see he turns, sees Rascal, and his face just drops. And he just... Oh. And for the time being, it's a little silent.
Yeah.
Town mascot.
How close would you say this is to Silas and Chloe getting back?
I'd say you guys would come back within maybe 10 minutes of this.
Okay.
Of this happening. So for now, you guys aren't here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now it's just Gemina and Quincy. And Sleeping Vola.
And Vola. Well, let's start at the beginning. I woke up in a cave, Penelope right next to me. No.
Charles hearing before, just like, no, Quincy, not the beginning of your life.
Yes, I know.
He's referring to his NPC dialogue.
It all started when I was born.
He's also the dialogue tree, now he's back to just generic...
Both my parents failed to show up for my funeral. I don't know what I'm saying.
You're good, dude.
So yes. Well, we headed out from town. Traveled a couple days. Came across a very unique group. 6 horses pulling a massive cart. It had all of the drippings of Crown's Guard, but it wasn't. The carriage itself was enchanted with some sort of a thingamajig illusion similar to this. Again, CT in his palm doing the
can-can.
Let's say
doing Gangnam Style? You would absolutely do the fucking hand movements for Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style, yeah.
Quincy just likes showing that off.
It's a cool trick. It's a cool trick. Why would you show it
If this
off?
was an animated show, it'd be like normal, like everything like 20, like 16 FPS or so, and then CT would just be like a perfect 60 FPS.
Yeah,
CG
rotoscope,
animation.
someone actually doing the dance.
And we used some little reconnaissance, thank you, Penelope, were able to go inside and saw that it was an illusion of a massive cart filled to the brim with all sorts of things hiding people. People and animals chained up in cages. They were moving them.
You can see Charles is, like, notably disturbed and kind of like a chill runs down his back at that. Angus looks more puzzled than anything else, and the Scalekeeper, who hasn't said a word again, standing behind them, still like Charles is really tall, standing like 6'6", I think, and then Angus is just under 6 foot. The Scalekeeper is almost as tall as Charles, but is just standing with his hands behind his back and is just eyeing you, Quincy, like drinking in every word that you're saying.
Important question for the party. Who has the the hidden document? I think is that still clear? The document that has the hidden text on it?
Did Kalia have it? I thought you had it.
I
Forwarded you.
I believe
I'm pretty sure Kalia has it. Because he read it out.
Right, yes, because he would have, identified it and then read it out, and then removed the...
Let me check my inventory.
Are you sure you would have added that to your inventory?
I do have it.
He does.
It's
You
on my
do?
inventory.
Right, okay, fair enough.
Very
Actually,
important.
I'm very meticulous with the stuff that I carry.
Quincy is going to reach into the bag and is going to produce only the Crown's Guard. I wrote down 6 copies of the Crown's Guard manifest documents.
Yeah, of course, Angus kind of steps forward and
he's going to intentionally not reveal the Crown's Guard wax stamp.
Okay, fair enough. Easy enough to do. Not even going to make any checks or anything like that. That's easy enough to do to just grab something out of your bag. Angus steps forward. Yeah, and just pass that here, please, and takes it from you, has a look at it, and just passes it to the Scalekeeper, and you can see these again, very slender looking fingers, takes the paper, looks over the back. It appears to be official. Passes it back to Angus. While this is happening, we'll say Gemina. Brigid is at this point now, she's sat down next to you and is just patting Rascal. Charles has come over as well and is just sat kind of, cross-legged in front of you both, and is also just kind of just sitting there. It's a quiet moment of peace between the three of you. You three were the closest to Rascal than anyone. Yeah, and then I don't mean to
interrupt. Are you you're gonna let us know when Silas and I get back?
I was literally about to say, and then at this time, as they're in the middle of this conversation, yeah. With the full, it was 4 horses, right? Or was it just 3?
It was.
I believe it was 3. Horses. Oh, with Vola,
It was 4 horses because it was 3 from the caravan plus Quincy plus. Oh no, it's 5.
Yeah, 5 horses.
Isn't it the 3 horses from the caravan? Plus the one Quincy already had, plus Silas's horse.
Yep, that's it. Okay.
Did we take the horses from the caravan? I don't remember that.
Yes, we hid the caravan off to the side. We hid the wagon off to the side and took the horses off on our own.
Yeah.
With the intent that we're going to go back to that and take the cart back with us.
Are you good then?
Fixing the autofocus thing.
Oh my god. So then, yes, at this time,
I suppose I'm going to be Kalia for a second. There we go.
Yeah, Kalia blips out of existence for a second, and kind of and then comes back in with Silas and Kalia, you guys come back with the horses in tow, and you can see the campers got quite a few new visitors here. Kalia, you recognize the Scalekeeper, immediately, not as a person, you just kind of clock immediately looking at the uniform and everything, just kind of oh shit, one of these guys is here.
So I would recognize his station?
Yeah, pretty much immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I definitely kind of eye him up and down without trying to look super obvious about it, even though I'm not necessarily the most, subtle person.
Yeah. So as you guys are, we'll kind of, as you guys are filling them into what happens, into what's happened, you can see Brigid is still hanging out with you, Gemina, and is actually offering, once the two of you get back to camp, she stands up very quickly, reaches into a pouch, and produces chocolate-covered good berries as treats for the rest of you, and gives each of you just one. They are little. They are they literally look like maybe the size of a small blueberry, but they are covered in chocolate, and eating them, you feel like you've just eaten a full course meal. This will nourish you for the next full day.
Brigid, can I have
and they taste
another?
like chocolate. A
full day, Quincy. A full day.
Sure, and then passes you another. Yeah.
All right.
You can see she's
so that's where our rations went.
Did I do these? And eats one herself, and then you're very hungry.
Yeah. Always been.
Fair enough. Well,
We have this bottomless bag of cornbread. It's not actually called bottomless.
No.
Magic artifact. That'd
Yeah.
be amazing. The cornbread bag.
The corn bag.
Individually,
He has to be
while
attuned to
Quincy
it.
is talking to this Scalekeeper, you see Angus approaches the two of you, Silas and Kalia, and is just helping you with the horses, you know, setting them up, tying them up to a nearby tree branch, making sure that they are set, and then isn't saying a word to you just yet, kind of helping you guys get situated, and then once you guys are situated, he turns to the both of you and just says, "Are you alright? Both of you?
Yeah.
Was
No.
Gemina
Wait.
telling the truth? Did you fucking kill a dragon?"
We did.
If we're not getting into the nitty-gritty, then yes, we did. But are you sure you're fine to step away from Green Nest for this long? It would have been a journey.
That would be no. Brigid was the one that made the journey. Charles and I stayed back in her hut, waiting for her. She did the tree spell portal thing. Don't ask me how it works. I don't know shit.
Oh, tree stride.
That's the one. Shit, can you hear us from over here?
I came up Penelope came.
The silhouette of Penelope just.
Penelope mid peace sign. Yeah.
And him, Scalekeeper, where did he come?
Due to the rather unfortunate timing of when Brigid burst into my office, yesterday afternoon I was in the middle of a conversation with him, and unfortunately Brigid kind of blurted out that you all were fighting a dragon, and that got his ears pricked right up. And he kind of didn't take no for an answer. So he came along, wanting to see for himself. He's a dick. Remember, don't answer any questions unless you absolutely have to. Whatever. And you can see just returns back to like actually physically looking you guys over for injuries and stuff, kind of like a very concerned uncle almost, just like, what the fuck have you done? Looks you both over, seeing that you're both, relatively fine. Just breathes a sigh of relief, and you can see he takes off his helmet.
All right.
Takes off his helmet and holds it to his side. It's just, we stayed up all night waiting for Brigid to. We had no idea when she was going to find you, and we had no idea if you were truly safe. So it's good to see that you are.
Yep.
We took hits, but as they say, any hit that you can walk away from, we're all right. Things could have been worse.
You're right, but don't undermine the situation. And he kind of looks over at Rascal, Gemina, and Brigid and Charles still sitting there, and just kind of.
I'm not. I simply.
No, I know you weren't. Sorry,
I am simply easing your concern about us.
I get you. The Scalekeeper that was talking with you, Quincy, kind of getting your the Scalekeeper talking to you is persistent, unblinking, kind of staring you in the eyes, and just I heard that there was a dragon. Where?
Yeah, about a 5-minute walk up the way, buried under a bunch of rocks.
Could you show me the way, please?
Sure, why not?
Of course, thank you. And gestures for you to start leaving.
I want to ask Angus something.
Yeah, of course.
While he's still kind of on the side with me and Silas,
Yeah.
I ask Angus. I kind of glance over towards Quincy and I ask,
Well,
is there?
Wait, are you asking Angus or are you asking Quincy?
I'm asking Angus.
Ah, okay. Right.
Kind of at a distance, glancing towards Quincy. And
Oh,
I say,
okay, yeah. Just looking at Quincy, nodding over to him. Gotcha.
What do you think are the chances that the Scalekeeper expresses interest in claiming the dragon's body for the Golden Order?
I see you must have worked for some of them before, maybe. That's pretty much exactly what he's trying to do. Dragon parts are very valuable, and killing a dragon is an act of heroism. So, he's probably just confirming whether or not he needs to write back to his fucking higher-ups if a parade needs to be thrown in your honor or not. Why?
parade.
Something like that. I don't fucking know. There's a ceremony. You get a badge.
Right.
I'm sure you're absolutely frothing at the mouth over that fucking...
Absolutely. Add on to my fucking enormous pile of paperwork. I hate bureaucracy. But, why do you ask, Clear?
Quincy seems oddly protective of
The dragon?
the dragon's remains, and I simply do not wish
Why?
to see any more.
Your guess is as good as ours, Angus. He was just reluctant to let us get close.
In like the protective sense. Like, don't get close to that thing, it'll fucking kill you? Or
You
Someone
know how well Quincy remembers things regarding the past. It may be something within him is compelling him to feel this attachment that not even he himself understands. I don't know. But
Shit,
anyway,
It's purely speculation, but that
simply
is...
want you to be
I
in
always just
consensus.
thought he got hit on the head with a rock or something.
He very well could have
That's
been.
Maybe.
honestly likely. But it's
Hey, Claire!
Fel'Drunaxx!
Angus, Silas, and
I
Claire
have
are
given Nat the
crushed.
ability to cast Rocks Fall, everyone dies.
Yes, you have.
I simply wish for you to be aware of the situation in case push comes to shove,
Right.
as they say.
Is he going to get
When we get
violent?
to the I don't know.
Right, that's fucking worrying. Should we probably follow them then? Because that Scalekeeper's a right cunt, and
Probably.
he's probably...
Probably yes.
Yeah, okay. and very quickly, like, ushers the three, Angus kind of, like, looks over at Brigid and, like, gets her attention, and she just gives a quick little
I would
nod.
opt to stay with Charles rather than go with them.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Let's stay at the camp.
Yeah, easy enough. So we're gonna do a little bit of a split path here. Who wants to stay with
Yep.
Charles and Brigid and Gemina? I'm assuming Gemina is staying with Rascal. You can go check out the
Yes.
dragon if you want. Sorry.
No, I'm staying.
Yeah, and then
I think I will perhaps stay, and I will trust that I have
trust that Angus can handle it. If shit hits the fan.
I've appraised Angus
Yeah.
enough of the situation.
Yeah, fair
to-
enough. Of course.
Yeah.
Because Angus has so much authority over this guy.
Well, less authority, but definitely. I mean,
less
looking at the
authority,
two of
more
them,
mediator.
it does look like, given the chance, an accident might happen where Angus could just break this dude. But
Jeez. Lots of people
Angus
get
is
lost in
big.
these mountains.
Angus is big and tough, and he fits in that armor barely. This guy is tall and gangly and skinny.
Yeah, by the way, Quincy has been taking notes on what a Scalekeeper looks like. Taking
Yeah.
a bunch of notes.
Yeah,
For the
Cool.
the robes are very ornamental in that you can see that the front and center emblazoned on the chest is instead of the full Golden Order like sigil, which is the sword, and then the crossguard is the scales. It is just a single scale.
What language does Quincy take notes in? Like Draconic?
it's Quintish.
He's got his own like
It's like Simlish, but yeah,
shorthand.
just Quincy.
Yeah.
When I say notes, I'm saying he's like because for the
Smooth mind.
notion of possibly
Yeah.
Right?
for smooth mind for doing illusions.
Exactly. Yeah,
He
absolutely.
wants it to be authentic.
Yeah, easy enough.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just curious.
no, that's fair.
Can I ask Colette something first before we settle in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like now that Angus and the fucking
Yeah, Quincy
Zhon.
and the Scalekeeper are walking off, and then Angus is kind of like, well, quick, we should catch up to them then, and it starts to like set off with a jog, and then if you guys don't join him, then that's fine. But
But yeah, Clear, you still have that letter that we got from the one that was magically.
the one with
delivered.
the illusion on it. Yes. I
Yes.
have
How confident are you that you could replicate such an illusion?
that. In the same sort of enchanted manner in which like it's long term and like lasts on the paper for an extended period of time.
If that's too difficult, is there any way you could alter it in such a way that I could maybe change the text. Without,
You mean just be able to see it so that you can change it?
more or less. I don't know the ins and outs of this Arcana related stuff, but
I could dispel the enchantment on the paper at least long enough for you to be able to change it, I assume.
I'm fairly certain you already did. Because the nature of
Fully?
the illusion didn't come back. No, it was a very low level, like...
Oh,
Yeah.
It
Right.
was the illusion stayed
I thought you were
on
saying
the
the
wagon.
No, yeah, the
illusion
illusion
on the
stayed on the
wagon.
wagon.
Yeah.
No. The illusion didn't stay on the paper, yeah. It like,
Okay.
you dispelled magic on it, and it remained as, like, what the message truly was. It doesn't look like a cargo
Okay, so
manifest anymore.
this it's just an ordinary piece of paper.
Yeah, it's now just an ordinary piece of paper, yeah.
But yeah, no. If you would like to, if you'd like to examine this paper or do something with it, have at it, and I hand it to you.
I'll have a look.
Okay. What are you
I'm
trying
gonna
to
take it,
do?
and you can see Silas noticeably gets out a forgery kit and is trying to study the handwriting on a separate piece
In
of paper.
front of
Yeah.
everyone?
I was gonna say
No, it's just Charles and
watch
Brigid,
the
right?
master.
Yeah,
of whatever
yeah.
everyone else.
So at this point, Quincy, the Scalekeeper, and Angus have walked far enough away. I imagine that Silas has enough wherewithal to not be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, remember that secret paper we found?" While they're
Yes,
still within earshot. Yeah.
I took the opportunity that they have gone.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
I
So,
absolutely-
yeah. As soon as you pull that, you can see Charles just kind of like looking up and down and just like, Brigid doesn't care. But yeah, what are you trying to? Are you trying to like change the text on it, or are you trying to like replicate it and write a different message and then like keep the real one and then like what are you trying to do?
Well, how forgery kit's written is that the more sentences it is, the more difficult it is, right?
Right.
So yeah. Actually, hold on. I have just realized I have proficiency in a forgery kit and don't have a forgery kit.
Do you not have a forgery kit?
Oh.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to have that. I guess I don't, technically.
Silas and Kalia both reaching into their pouch and going, "Fuck, I don't have that." At different times this session.
I'm
Okay.
really good at this thing.
Yeah. If I had it.
Yeah, if I had it. Okay,
Okay.
Only had an artificer.
scrap that whole conversation. That's my fault.
That's so funny.
I mean, no, it can still
That's
like
right.
play out of like, that, and then just realize like,
I-
shit.
We also don't have to scrap the conversation in the sense that like I could still have handed it to you,
Mhm.
and,
Yeah.
and you just hold on to it until we get back to town and you can grab some supplies.
Sure.
Also, make a note that you have that letter, by the way, because I have removed that from my inventory.
that
Okay.
that will come in like that. Please make sure you keep track of who
Yeah.
has the letter.
I've been trying to take very meticulous notes,
Yeah.
and when I saw that I didn't have it, I was like, okay,
Me
Clear
too.
probably has it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
I have everything written down. There's some stuff I need to get out of this bag.
Yeah, probably at some point. Okay. Moving back to Quincy and Scalekeeper and Angus. Angus kind of catches up to you. Long sword on his back. Still full armor, helmet back on. Catches up. And is just joining you on the walk up. You can see the Scalekeeper is walking a little faster than you. Like you're still leading, but he's like walking at a pace that makes you like, oh shit, this guy's moving. Isn't talking to you. Isn't
Quincy
even looking at
intentionally
you. Yeah.
Quincy intentionally is going at his own pace.
Yeah,
He's not
of course.
going fast.
Yeah.
How does this guy know where it is?
Exactly. He doesn't know where it is, and
Quincy
the
knows.
fucking power move. The guy's like walking ahead, thinking like he's going to catch up to me. Of course, he's going to catch up to me. And then he gets far enough away that he like stops, turns and looks at you, and then just waits for you to catch up, and then kind of repeats it again until you get to where you're going.
Quincy's just going.
Follow
What's
quests.
the rush, big? What's the rush, big man? It's not like it's going anywhere.
I don't even know if it exists. It would be good to verify its existence first. Forgive me, but you and your friends don't seem the dragon-slaying sort. Shall we, please? And you can see definitely
Have
getting
you?
impatient.
He just lets him take off again.
Okay. And yeah, just follows you back to the cave. Are you taking him for the cave, or are you taking him for a walk around first? Was it this way, or was it that way?
Once he goes and picks some flowers in a nearby.
Takes him there.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Me and the Scalekeeper had a lovely day
Um,
out.
As Quincy's walking up,
Yep.
he's just going. He's just like a mentally thing with Penelope. Just going. Stay close.
Mhm.
And if you can, get a read on him, please.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do you actually want him to?
And he just like basically scratches his shoulder and taps it for her to land. So it's like she's on him.
Okay, yeah, standing on. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Invisibly.
Yeah,
and as we walk by, heart sight. Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. That's a 2 on the dice. So what do you learn about him?
So the sprite, heart sight, alignment.
Yep.
And emotions.
Okay. Let me look up the alignment.
That's actually going to be very good to know.
Yeah.
Can't wait for him to just counter spell that and look at you and be like, "What are you doing?"
You cannot counterspell it because it's an innate creature ability.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, I actually didn't know that.
This would be...
Yeah, counterspell only works on stuff that is a spell.
His alignment would be
use a spell slot,
lawful neutral, pushing lawful evil. His emotions right now are slight disbelief, disgruntlement, and I guess that's mostly it. Just seemingly like this trip better have been worth it. There's no fucking way these guys killed a dragon. There's no fucking way. But then there's still that little like seed of like, oh my god, if they killed a dragon, this is gonna be such a good fucking day for me. Like, so you eventually round the corner of seeing the giant entrance. Fel'Drunaxx still lays there, covered by rocks. You said you covered him entirely. Is there any parts of him sticking out, or is it just a mound of rocks? Just a mound of rocks? Okay.
No, nothing.
Yeah, you can see, like, I mean...
I used up a lot of the...
Yeah,
like, I have
to
9
fully
left.
cover him, yeah.
The intent is that if somebody comes by, they just see a big pile.
They just see a big pile of rocks, and that's exactly what the Scalekeeper sees. You can see, like, his eyes narrowing as he kind of looks around the entire cave, settles on the big pile of rocks, and then just keeps looking over it, just genuinely mistaking it for maybe a part of a collapse or something. It just says, you sure it was this cave? He's, like, getting more and more impatient.
This...
Where?
Right here.
I mean, anyone can say that there's a dragon under a pile of rocks. Can you show him, maybe?
What's it to you?
I simply want to verify the danger that the citizens of the Golden Order were under.
Alright.
Okay.
Just goes to one of the rocks that's not gonna, like, tumble down.
Yeah, fair enough.
He gets down really close.
Yeah.
Yes. Come here. Getting close.
Okay, and he like crouches down and is like trying to look through the gaps of the rocks. Yeah. It's like, what?
Fel'Drunaxx. And then
what? Yeah.
one of the rocks shrinks.
And one of the rocks shrinks. None of the rocks fall, but there is a definite like they give a little bit and look like they're about to. And you can see you can see he kind of like shit, and like stumbles back a little bit, looking at you, utter like hatred in his fucking eyes. Before stands up, dusting himself off, and then
what? You said you wanted to look.
Turns and sees.
And we'll say that. Quincy shows what's very obviously like one of the clawed arms. He does not show the head.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, clawed arm. We'll say.
Like one of the arms, it's very like it has to have been a dragon.
Yeah,
These are very
yeah.
big.
Unmistakable.
That's a large crocodile.
There's gators in these here woods.
Of the size.
Yeah, like looking absolutely furious, dusting himself off, stands up and then looks at you, and then sees the scaled clawed hand like peeking out from behind the rocks, a little disfigured, and the face immediately just, and without even saying a word to you, just walks over to it, crouches down, immediately begins touching it, feeling it. You can see he pulls out. What?
Don't touch it.
Why?
Because he asked nicely.
A dragon asked nicely to not be touched. Didn't he kill your fucking pet out there?
It was a misunderstanding, and a lot of mistakes were made.
Sure, and he still is going to like he's ignoring you basically. and is just
I
stabbing
wouldn't
it
do
with the
that.
dagger. He's about to stab it with the dagger. Like, very
Drop
clearly.
it.
Is
Command.
Angus there?
Command? Okay. Oh yeah, Angus is there. Angus has just been watching this whole time. Okay. Fuck. 8, no modifier to the wisdom save. So yeah, he drops it. So you can see he pulls out this small dagger from like beneath his cloak, pulls it out, and then like goes to like just stab it to verify that it's real. And then you kind of freeze in place, say drop it, and his hand snaps open, the dagger clutters to the floor, and you can see Angus is basically standing there going, like frozen, unsure what to do, because this guy has been riding him all fucking week about being a good, like, you know, captain and like making sure that he's in line, and then little chaos gremlin over here has just cast a fucking mind control spell on him, so he's kind of unsure of what to do and is very much like, Quincy?
It's a dragon. You don't need to look at it anymore. Fel'Drunaxx.
Rock pops back up. It almost knocks him back over again due to how close it was. And this is not where I was expecting this is going.
That's so sick.
It isn't?
I wasn't expecting a command. I wasn't expecting that. You can see the
What else
Scalekeeper.
are you gonna do? Tackle him?
I don't fucking know. Whack him over the head with shillelagh. I don't know. But you can see the Scalekeeper stands, gathers his dagger, puts it back in, is staring daggers at Angus, not at you. And he says, I have confirmed its existence. We have more to discuss when there are less unsavorables about. And he will just walk out of the cave. Angus is still kind
He
of,
needs the dragon.
and just like watches him. And then as soon as he's like, yeah.
Quincy's going, whatever punishment you're going to give me, it's worth it.
Don't worry. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to see you on a torture rack, we don't punish heroes. It's a bad image.
Wait, did Quincy say that to Angus or the Scalekeeper?
I said it to Angus.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. I was imagining the Scalekeeper was still within earshot to hear that.
Yeah, no, that's it.
And then, yeah, Angus still kind of frozen, watching, like, this, and then you say something, he says something back, and then looks back at you, and then kind of like, and you can see he just kind of like taps himself on the top of his helmet and kind of, what the fuck are you doing? To you, Quincy. And he's, that guy's my fucking boss! What are you doing?
I'm not anyone. Technically, I'm not supposed to be here.
What? You... Fuck! And he's just gonna stand back and just look up into the roof and just kind of... Fuck! And he follows the Scalekeeper out.
No, that's literally it. It's like it was a clandestine operation.
That's the thing. Angus sent you guys on a secret fucking mission. Technically not supposed to be here. He can't really get mad at you for acting this way. There's no official, in all official circumstances, you aren't here. So,
And
he's put himself in a corner here.
once he just, before everyone leaves,
Mhm.
he's just gonna go to the rock,
Yeah.
put one of the hands, and just goes, in a quiet moment of contemplation. Penelope can hear this.
Mhm.
In Draconic, we'll say.
Sure.
Just mumbles a. Well, also a different voice. To whatever gives me my strength, do not let them desecrate this body.
Ooh.
Offering up a prayer to whomever
Yeah.
is giving him his
Whoever may
strength.
be. Yeah. That's fair.
Interesting.
I suppose once the Scalekeeper is visibly on his way back.
Oh,
to
yeah,
camp,
so-
without Quincy, since he hung back a bit, I'd be like,
the last thing the last thing you guys saw was Angus catching up to the Scalekeeper, very quickly moving, with Quincy slowly walking behind him, and then you see coming back, he is covered in dirt, a little bit of mud from where he fell on his ass, looks red in the face, and seems to be almost walking like a I don't want to say a tantruming toddler, but just, you know, when someone is very upset at what has just happened, he's basically chucking a tantrum and is like stomping practically in the on the grassland as he walks. Bit miffed.
Yeah.
He walks back and marches right up to Brigid and Charles and just says, "I have done my inspection. When are we leaving?" not giving a fuck of Rascal. And you can see Brigid, like, Charles looks ready to fucking jump on him. Brigid is just kind of raises an eyebrow at him and says, well, if you want to walk back, then you may as well get started. It's a pretty long walk. Or, you can sit your little ass down and wait, and I'll teleport us back when we're done. Easy. Make it quick. And he just walks back and, like, literally, like, sits down in a huff and crosses his arms and just sits there. And he's just waiting.
I kind of, like, say to my side, like, someone did not get what they wanted.
Yeah. Fuck no.
It's harsh. Someone being super thin and gangly and then calling him out for having a little ass. It's rough.
Angus follows pretty soon after, maybe a minute after, with an incredulous look on his face. It could be the fact that he just saw a dragon for the first time in his entire life in the flesh. It could also be that he might be fucked and his job might be, on the chopping block. Who knows, really? But he...
Angus should have.
Huh?
No, continue.
No, and he walks back to the group, and then just stands, kind of just admiring the scenery, seeming to have a little bit of a, oh, well, if this is the end, I'm going to enjoy my few days. What are you guys doing with Rascal while Gemina, Brigid, and Charles are all there? Do any of you want to do anything?
We're just kind of there for whatever Brigid's doing, and whatever Brigid and Gemini are doing, I guess. More.
She's just taking. She understands that the Scalekeeper and Angus are here on business and is letting them do their business and is just trying to keep to herself and just trying to, respectfully, Rascal was just as much of, her friend as he was Gemina's, so she's also very distraught.
Yeah.
But, yeah, aside from that, and, some more chocolate-covered treats and and goods, there's not much else that Brigid really is trying to say, at least. Oh,
Right.
Okay.
I guess I'd ask Charles.
Yeah.
Did anything transpire in Green Nest while we were away? It's been a good
Not as
part of a week.
Not as hectic as fighting a dragon, no. Couple of things. Letter came for you. Shit,
letter?
I don't. Yeah, you maybe send a letter back to your grandfather or something, and then I assume this is him again. It's fucking.
You sure it's from him?
Pretty sure.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I'll show you when we get back.
We'll handle that later. Yeah.
But aside from that, nothing really. The Iron Shepherds have kind of been quiet. They haven't been causing as much trouble, which is a little concerning, but at the same time, shit, maybe Angus's tactics worked. So we can see, at least. But you'll see when you get back, there's less of them around. You good?
What is he saying to me?
Yeah, to you. Yeah, because, as he's kind of looking you up and down, you can see, while your armor is fine and everything, too, there is very notable, large, slight dents where you were bitten by a dragon. And he's just kind of piecing two and two together and just, you good?
Yeah. I'll tell you the story later.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna need to get shit-faced after this, but sure. And Brigid is going to,
So there I was, right? Fucking dragon.
fucking dragon looming down over me.
I hit him harder than he's ever been hit in his life. He fucking turns his head at me, and before I know it, I wake up in his fucking mouth.
I'll wake up ass slapped, and I'll see this thing get its jaws pried open.
That green mug staring back at me.
Yeah. Charles is going to, after seeing, you guys return, kind of wants to go check it out for himself. Says a quick little, excuse me, and stands up and walks up the path where they were trying to find it. Quincy, are you staying in the cave, or are you, on your way back now at this point?
He waits. So say he waits.
Yeah, sure. Charles just kind
It's
of
more just.
he comes back into the cave, sees you just kneeling over the pile of rocks, and you can just hear a as he's like standing there like looking at the giant cave and walking forward and looking at like because there's still bodies and stuff. If you remember the battle map, there was like
Yeah.
long dead bodies and stains all over this ground. It says, "Holy shit!" and you can hear shit through the cave.
Yeah.
He walks up behind you, kind of just pats you on the shoulder a little roughly. And just, "You good, Quincy? You
Oh, I'm fine. Just
yeah?
yet another shadow of my past coming to rear its ugly head.
That's fucking cryptic. What does that mean?"
Quincy goes over to the rock that's
Yeah.
covering the head
Yeah, sure.
and
Yeah.
drinks and goes. Apparently,
Oh, what was that?
He was just looking
Okay.
around to see if anyone was nearby to overhear him.
Yeah.
what I shared with you, Charles, is shared in confidence. Remember?
Of course. I mean, same goes for me to you.
Right. Apparently, in my past, I'm the reason why this beast was trapped in here.
And you see, he looks you up and down, looks at your walking stick. Are you sure? not like being like disrespectful. He's very blunt, so he's still just be like genuinely just, really?
Do owlbears fly?
Do they?
Barely.
I don't know that. I think they do.
They do.
A short distance.
Point being, I can't remember why. I can't remember what caused it to the point where my past self decided it was more important to seal something away than to kill it. But
how do you know this?
the last thing, just he knocks his head and just
Dung, dung, dung. Yeah. Very hollow.
and just frustratingly cryptic visions. You think it's cryptic, me telling you that? Try being the guy that sees yourself come out of a tunnel, holding your guts in, and you're closing it off.
That's what you saw? You saw...
And this thing apparently liked me very much. It liked me is a strong word. It hated me.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that by the fact that it was fucking dead.
But
And how are you feeling towards it? I mean, respectfully, Rascal's out there lying dead on the dirt, and everyone seems sad about that, but you seem to be the only one that seems sad about the dragon.
what could I have done differently to make sure that this encounter never happened?
Well,
It's partially my fault that I
No.
locked this beast in here.
no, it ain't. If
How
you
do you know
truly,
that?
if you truly don't remember, then why the fuck should you be held accountable for it?
I don't know, Charles.
You said it yourself. This is some
For
magic
the-
vision. How do you know this fucking dragon didn't get in your head and try to make you feel all guilty for, it being in this fucked up state? Did you?
Then why did?
How fucked up was it
then
when
why
you got
didn't
here?
Then why didn't it send a vision trying to trick me, saying we're best friends? Why didn't it say that we were allies of some kind?
Yeah, shit, that's a good point.
Because if I was trying to escape and my jailer comes back unwittingly, surrounded by a couple of juicy morsels, I'd say, "Hey, I'm hurt. Help!" But this thing's pride is too much.
Yeah, that's a fair point, I guess.
Point being, I just feel like it's wrong to disregard this beast's last wishes after I just locked it away.
I understand that. Trust me, I do. But I don't think those wishes are gonna be respected. Unless you intend on sitting here for the rest of your fucking days, making sure that tall fuckhead out there ain't gonna get his hands on it, but, I mean, he saw it, right? You showed him that it exists? Yeah, it's
I showed him a claw.
kind of a done deal at that point, I'm sorry. What did it say?
Don't let them have my body.
That's fucked. Well, whatever.
And I'm taking them to be the royal dam. Anyone.
I mean, that's what it sounds like. I mean, you'd think for a fucking dying message, you could maybe be a little more specific about it, but, I hate to break it to you.
Only other thing I can think of.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
One thing I can think of is he means don't let anyone mess with the body. Reseal everything so no one can get in. Or I take the score with me to make sure that no one else can.
I mean, sounds about right, but I think it might be a little late
How
for
much
that.
did we fit on the Tensor's floating disc again?
500 pounds worth.
500 pounds. This dragon is definitely much more than 500 pounds.
Just a bit.
Vola carrying Rascal is 500 pounds.
Mhm.
Is he look? And he fully sits down, like getting on your level, and just. I understand that you want to respect this thing's wishes, and it's noble of you to want that, but it ain't gonna happen, buddy. And I hate to be the one to break it to you, but if hell, if even Angus was here just on his own, he has to report this. There's a process to these things. These beasts here are a threat to anyone. Killing one of them is an act of heroism, so you'll be thanked and you'll be whatever, but it's as incredibly rare as it is to find a dragon, it's even rarer for it to go unchecked after the fact. They're gonna take this thing, and my personal experience, it's better to just help them with it. Sorry, Chan.
I don't like that answer.
No, I know you don't. It's the one I'm giving you. And he kind of stands up and just clearly made a group of friends outside. I think. Gemina seemed to be staring daggers at you as you were walking away, but is there any reason for that? You all have a fallen out or something? Or, you know, we're always pretty amicable whenever she came by.
Like I said, I don't want anyone touching this thing.
Fair enough. That's...
And as you can tell,
Hmm.
it doesn't look great when the murder of one's friend starts being defended by someone else you thought of.
Fair enough. Make your peace.
But
Say whatever you need to do whatever you want to do, but come back out. We should be heading home soon. Brigid's gonna let us all
or
come back through the tree.
oh, there's a nice cart. It's really neat. We hid
We
it
will
somewhere.
get whatever you need back out. I'm sure Angus will... Look, Angus is... Y'all are probably going to be in Angus's good books for the rest of his fucking life. I can't lie. As much as, you know... And, like trying to mimic the Scalekeeper in the way that he stands. Seemingly genuinely creeped out by this dude. He kind of seemed to just say, as much as, you know... seems to be insulted. Nice work, by the way. But... even he can't deny that under Angus's orders, he sent out a group of heroes that he thought were fucking valiant and noble of heart enough to deal with the dragon that he definitely knew was in those mountains. I don't fucking know. They're gonna spin it some way to make him a hero. He's gonna get promoted. His job's definitely safe thanks to you guys, but, yeah. You'll know the truth. We'll all know the truth, but... Empire's got to keep an image, I guess. Celebrate its heroes. Wouldn't look too good if people found out that you were one of the members of the group that slayed this mighty beast and saved everyone in the valley and all the members of Green Nest, and then, you know, you were in chains for it. That seems kind of fucked. But... so...
It's happened once before.
So, it did, and I don't think... But this is going to be a little more public than that. But take what I said to heart. You cannot end up in chains as long as everyone else is able to say that you were one of the people that slayed this mighty beast. And as much as that may not be the story you want to push, that means you can fuck with that guy out there as much as you want, and he really can't do shit.
I'm already doing it.
Yeah, good lad. And you can see he's like, I'll leave you be. Is Penelope fine? I don't see her anywhere. She just invisible?
He's right here.
Yeah, kind of boop, appears and just waving at Charles, and you can see he like just making sure you're all right. And then we'll turn and leave, leaving you alone in the cave. By this point, the morning sun has fully risen now. Yeah.
At this point, Quincy, before he does anything, just he takes out gold. He takes out a ration. He takes out this tapestry. He takes out. He takes the talisman. He puts it on the ground.
Oh shit. Okay.
Puts the tapestry back, and using using create bonfire.
Okay.
Burns those 4 things, and
Yep.
he just goes, whatever God is listening or something, don't let them have this.
Okay.
Clearly, Clear says I made a bargain with someone. Here's some payment.
Nothing. No voices in your head, no tingling on your back from
Make a
that
persuasion check.
No. Unfortunately,
D100.
yeah. Unfortunately, you get no discernible feedback that anything has changed, which immensely frustrating.
Rat. And with that, he leaves.
Yeah, fair enough. While this was going on, was there anything you guys wanted to play out, or the rest of you back at the camp?
Yeah,
with everyone. Yeah.
I mean, it would have been pretty quiet unless Brigid wanted explicitly to ask something.
No,
Or
I think at this
Gatekeeper
point,
for
yeah,
some
she's
reason
just kind
wanted
of
to talk.
yeah, she's got one hand holding Gemina's and then the other hand just like scratching at Rascal. Charles is kind of sat next, and you can see that he's just got like a hand on her back, sitting behind him. Once he's come back, of course, comes back, sits back down, and then just puts a hand on her back.
I guess I will approach Brigid.
Yeah.
And I will quietly ask her, is there nothing you can do for him?
I possess the magical talent, yes, but not the materials.
How much would it cost you?
Unless you manage to find a pretty big diamond in that cave. I don't think so.
I kind of like glance at Gemina
actually-
as she says that. Kind of like
I mean, Gemina, even looking
because
like...
she was insistent on it being like shiny and everything, even if as much as it was a rock to me. I'm still like.
I like the idea of this like scene, and then like the camera like zooms out a little bit to see the rather large rock like indented in the like soft dirt because of how heavy it is.
Yeah. I don't say anything, but I glance at Gemina, seeing if she's like, if there's any like recognition of like, oh yeah, we do have that on her face. But
I mean, you've been around a lot of pretty gems, and you know, have collected a lot of pretty shiny rocks, and you know what diamonds look like, and you've held diamonds before whenever Brigid has needed to, you know, cast resurrection on an important Crownsguard figure that was visiting at one point. But every single time, those materials needed for those spells have been provided by Angus or, you know, the Empire, as it were. Pretty much just using her services. She does have a small diamond, but from the looks of it, you're gonna need one much bigger than that. And even then, the stones that you found, none of them seem to be diamond.
Right, I remember that. I did find some gems, but no diamond.
Then I don't think there is anything I can do for him. As much as it pains me to say, but I believe he is gone. There's nothing I can do to bring him back. So, is there anything else you guys needed to do in this area? What did Angus tell you to do? Just look, investigate, right?
I kind of like glance at
Please.
Angus. Is he listening? Like, should we?
Yeah,
like,
he's within
say-
earshot. He's like, he understands that it's a private moment, so he's not deliberately like listening in. But like, he's within earshot if one.
But hearing his
get
name.
attention, yeah. I mean, even then, he's trying. He's definitely within earshot, but he's made no outer like
I don't know.
motion.
This is a private. Like, this is a big enough
Yeah,
thing. It's like,
he's respectful.
we were only here to look for a body.
Did you
What
at
might
least
have happened to some crowns?
find those bodies?
Did we?
Yes.
don't-
You came across several Crowns
We did,
Guardian in the
yeah.
cave, yeah, that matched.
Yeah, but there was the specific one that Vola spoke of. Remember? I don't know.
I thought it was several.
So I remember it's iffy with Jara because he made the joke that
Oh,
Vola carried a dead
right.
Crown's Guard, and that the way he presented it to Angus was he knocked on his door and went, "I have something for you," and then dumped a dead Crown's Guard on him and went, "I found this guy near a mountain." He went back and forth on whether or not he actually took the body or not. So we'll say that you weren't looking for that body. If I remember correctly,
just looking for
you were
what
looking
happened.
for what happened. You were sent to investigate what happened
Yeah.
to him because he was a part of the squadron that went missing. And you guys found enough bodies in there to match the count. At least. Maybe one or two of them still missing, but it's fairly easy to write it off as dragon food. Than,
Yeah.
not actually finding the
Right.
bodies. So yeah, for all intents and purposes, you did what you set out to do. There just so happened to be a dragon at the end of the dungeon.
Indeed.
Roll credits. Yeah, we were intended to find proof of or the proof of the demise or
Mhm.
any proof of life of the those individuals that were missing.
Yeah.
We did do that.
Good. That's good. I'm sure that will help him out. Seems to be all we're doing lately. Do any of you have any reason to stay? Or can we go back home?
Once Quincy's back, I'm sure.
Of course.
Yes, let's go.
Then pretty much just waiting for you to come back, Quincy, after a few minutes, I imagine. The interaction with Charles, you were left for a moment or two, then you come back.
I mean I will I will I guess sort of like look up in the direction of where Quincy is at, just kind of knowing where the cave is relative to us, and I will cast message, and I will just to like let Quincy know. Hey, I believe they're wrapped up here and are just waiting on your return before we return home or to the village.
Be back soon. Also, check that rock with identifier, whatever you use. I'm worried about Gemini.
Oh.
Right.
The gem thing.
Yeah, there was something. I was like, rock? Alright. So, yep, clear. Anything else, or?
Yeah, and yeah, as I'm waiting for Quincy to return, I approach Gemini and I say, "Hey, do you mind if I take a bit of time to perhaps examine the keepsake you brought with you?"
What do you mean? What? Why?
I simply want to see if it has any magical properties. Dragons are no strangers to the arcane, and I simply want to know if there's anything off about it or unusual.
I mean, you can look at them if you like. It's just a bunch of gems.
Right. I just want to make sure that there isn't anything unexpected, and any surprises lurking that you may not learn about unless it's too late, unless you have someone properly clear it, you know.
Sure.
Clear it.
Right.
Huh?
Hmm?
If you would prefer that we leave it be and deal with such things when we return to the village, that's fine. I just figured I'd ask.
I would prefer we leave sooner than later. Yes.
All right. Well, we're just waiting on the barkeep to come down the hill.
I'm here.
Right.
He's wearing his stiletto heels for some reason.
He looks fabulous.
Amazing calf work. Anyway, then once it looks like everyone is ready, you see Brigid has left you guys and says, wait here a minute, I'll send these goobers back. Walks over to the same tree that she came out of, does the thing, tells them to gather around, and Angus, Charles, the scalekeeper, they wait. You see she does the same thing, hands straight into the tree trunk, opens it, and they rush through, before it closes again, and just leaving all of you with just Brigid now. Scalekeeper looking very as he kind of turns back through the portal to look, he kind of spits on the ground while looking at you, Quincy, and then almost hits his head on the tree as he walks through it. Then, yeah, just you guys and Brigid now, and she's kind of asking you all to gather around, as we might need a bigger tree, and, you know, spending a little bit of time to find the widest tree trunk possible, because the only real dimensions of this form of travel is how wide the tree is. And with this, I think it would have to be Tensor's floating disc or Vola and someone else carrying Rascal. Would anyone like to carry Rascal with Vol?
Tensor's would take time, so it just has to be someone else.
Gemini can
easy enough, yeah.
help, of course.
Yeah, with the two of you, I mean, you're both strong enough, no check necessary here. It's just, you're both strong, you're both able to kind of, as a team effort, he's a hefty motherfucker, he ate a shit ton. But, yeah, finding another tree, she splits it open and holds it open for you guys now. And you can see on the other side, is it would actually be the water of her pond and some of the large lily pads, because you're going directly from the tree in her pond. And she quickly says, go, 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 and ushers you all through. Unless anyone, for whatever reason, has a reason to stay behind or do anything. No? Everyone goes through? Hell yeah.
I see the way that this scalekeeper has regarded Quincy, and I ask Quincy, and I say,
Right.
What, the encounter that I assume that you had at the cave with the scalekeeper, what was the outcome of that? What is he planning in regards to us?
Supposedly we're supposed to be hailed as heroes, but apparently also he wanted to get some quote-unquote evidence. I let him see it, and then I didn't let him touch it. And he didn't like that I took his toy away.
It's pretty accurate.
Heroes?
Yeah.
What do you mean, didn't let him touch it? He listened to you?
No.
So,
He was
how?
me, sure will. His ears work one way apparently.
Right. Interesting.
I hate to break this up, but quick, portal's gonna close any second. Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I wanted to know. So yeah, I'll go through. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone pushes through. As you kind of walk out, you're all standing on one very large lily pad, and we will actually transfer real quick, as skipping the entire trip back. We're going back to Green Nest.
Yay!
As you walk out from the large tree trunk of Brigid's. Let me do this, and... Yeah, where are you guys? Let's drag you all back over. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, move yourselves all back over to where Brigid's...
Where specifically, Ping?
Down on this first lily pad here.
Oh, he's going. He's schmoving.
Where is clear?
Okay, so his room.
Yeah. And unfortunately, in her state, as she is not as all-powerful as I much like to, claim that Brigid is, Silas and Quincy, you stand on this lily pad for maybe a second, and you kind of look in, breathe that air of greenness, and then, and suddenly you're underwater. Because these lily pads are not, in fact, all that steady. Only full-blooded elves are able to stand on top of them as they are, light on their feet. So the two humans, and Vola, thankfully Rascal does not fall, but the three of you kind of, and are given a very rude shock as you are in the icy cold, very dirty, well, not dirty, just like cloudy water that is the tree. The rest of you are perfectly fine. Gemina, Kalir, Brigid, Rascal, you're all perfectly dry on this lily pad, and you can see, oh, shit, and she simply waves her hand before you feel branches, and you guys don't hear this actually, so what's even more terrifying, flashing in your memory is, holy fuck, that guard was dragged under here. A branch wraps around your torso. And thankfully lifts you up out of the water. Yeah. But for like that brief half a second, there's for that brief half a second, there's that, oh no. And you are brought back onto land. Brigid quickly rushes over and Chip pats you down, and as she pats you down, you can hear her muttering and begins drying you prestidigitation.
There isn't another tree nearby?
Not one big enough to carry Rascal through. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry. With that, you're all back in Green Nest. Angus, Charles, and the Scalekeeper are nowhere to be seen. But as for everyone else, you're back right behind Brigid's. What do you want to do? Brigid is after, giving Vola a quick once-over with prestidigitation as well, making sure that she's dry, thanking her again for her help, and then, moving Rascal kind of onto this back patio, where he used to sleep, underneath your window, Gemina. And he's just leaving him there for a bit. What do you guys want to do, now that you're back?
I guess, first of all, I'd make sure all the affairs are in order with getting Rascal somewhere settled, at least.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Brigid kind of gives you that smile of thanks, not really saying a whole lot. But at the same time, giving you a very, gentle squeeze on your shoulder as you kind of help and, maybe give him a pat or something like that. But, yeah, Rascal is, for now, he's just resting on the back. Yeah.
I hope he's just resting, bro.
Yeah, he wakes up from a terrible nightmare.
He's just asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you guys want me to do?
What time is it?
It's like
Mid-morning. Yeah.
That's true.
10, 11
we had our
a.m.
long
if
rest.
That. Yeah, you had a long rest. She showed up pretty early. She moved.
I'd like to rest again.
She moved through the night, searching through the night. She is very powerful, but she could not pinpoint your exact location, and even scrying on, the tiara that you have, Gemina, only revealed trees in a forest. That's not fucking helpful.
Yeah.
And you can see she does look like she looks very haggard. She looks very
tired. Yeah.
Tired. But yeah, mid-morning.
Silas, if you like, we can go by the general store and pick up the things that we need to to work on your swords and also whatever else
yes.
it was that you had planned in regards to the paper I gave you?
Of course, but
Yeah, you see Brigid just
first,
like
Quincy, a word. Quincy?
Oh,
I
sorry.
said, Quincy, a word.
I just heard words. What's up, Silas?
I'll pull you to the
Frog
side.
blink.
Stop that.
No.
You're unsure if he's doing it on purpose or not at this point. You've seen him blink perfectly normally.
Yeah.
Very good.
Listen, about earlier, I might not share your sympathies that you have for that dragon, but you really did help us, and I know your heart's in the right place. I want to say I shouldn't have been so.
No, everyone has a right to feel their emotions the way they did. It's alright for you to feel that way.
It
I
was
appreciate
hectic.
you turning around. Appreciate you coming on down and acknowledging it is talking to me, but it's no big deal. Am I mad?
Wait, did you say, am I mad? What?
Yeah, no, I was like, do I look mad? Do I look like I
Oh.
want to keep this thing going? No.
Well,
It's like, well, are you?
no, but...
No.
Oh, you meant angry? Yeah. No, you don't look angry.
Yeah. I just wanted to clear the air if there was any to be cleared.
Good.
But-
Sounds we're good.
Okay. Clear. Shall we?
Indeed.
Yeah. As you guys
Okay.
kind of start leaving, you see Brigid kind of calls
I'll
out and
be-
says, "Yeah." Quincy.
I'll be extra sure to make sure that when I heal you next time, it'll be the other cheek.
What?
What does that mean?
Because we was finding out he like hit his butt as he was.
slapped your butt as it was hanging out of the dragon's mouth to apply cure wounds to wake you up.
Right. I don't think Silas would have noticed that in the moment. I'd be like,
Yeah, like sharp
sure.
dragon
I'm just
teeth
feeling
threatening
pain.
to bite him in half, and then a.
Oh my god, the dragon slapped me so hard.
I remember that moment when Quincy just went.
Yes. As you seem to be, like getting ready to make your leave, you can see Brigid says, I'm sure Angus is going to have words with all of you at some point. I'm sure there's a mountain of paperwork for him to fill out. But go about your days. Rest. Go to Charles. If he dares charging you for a fucking meal, tell him I'll kill him. But relax.
I had a question for you, Brigid.
Yeah. What is it, Quincy?
Do you know of any ways of moving a lot of rubble really quickly? Or digging through?
There's a few. How big is the rubble? And whereabouts is it?
Fel'Drunaxx.
It's
Well,
There.
just really big rocks
Right.
and a pretty decent distance.
I could. Let me look at the spell. I think she has a spell. Is it? No.
Molder?
No. It's not. It's not the. It's
Pass
the.
wall.
No, she doesn't have pass wall. It is stone shape. No, not stone shape. Yes, stone shape.
Investiture of stone.
No, stone shape as in like being able to. She's big on plants, not so much on like actual rocks and stuff, but she still
Yeah.
has stone shape to be able to like. So, she says, depending on how much there is, I could maybe make a small doorway through it if you just simply wish to get to the other side.
It's a lot of rock in between this and the other side.
I mean, it could take me a few days. What are you trying to get at? Is there another? Did a cave-in happen or something? Was there something back in that cave that you need to find? Or
Well, it's I disappear to my cave every once in a while.
yeah, yes, of course.
Yeah, look, there's been this like pile of rocks and rubble that's been back there. Never really bothered me.
Right.
No one knows what's on the other side. It's
Huh.
not bothering me.
I'm glad it's not bothering you.
Continues to repeat.
Yeah.
I barely even think about it.
Barely even think about it. I keep myself up at night thinking about it. She's kind of, if it's a part of, is your cave a part of a system? Maybe there's another entrance somewhere, or, I mean,
Probably.
if you have a few
I
days.
have other ideas, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over and see what I can find. If I can't find another way in, I'm gonna go to Operation Whack the Rock with a Stick until it breaks.
Look, you've been monumental in helping everyone here. I'm sure they could all lend their hand to you. And I mean, me and Charles can help out if it's that important to you as well. You've been very nice to both of us, and I mean, I'm sure you're partly to thank why everyone is alive right now. So,
Partially.
yeah, well, don't sell yourself short.
I am.
Also, Brigid, that transportation metric you had,
Yes.
it doesn't go big enough to fit a giant illusory wagon through, does it?
No, well, it's limited only by the tree that I cast it on. Do you think the wagon is wider than a tree?
Oh, yes.
Probably not.
We also would end up with this wagon in her pond.
Yes, there would need to be.
yes.
That's right. There would need to be 2 trees of equal size to pass through. I don't think so. I mean, if you know where it is, then I'm sure I can tell Angus to send some of his boys after it, or we can make a day trip, maybe.
Well, Quincy, you had that map, right?
Yes, right here.
Yep. Oh yeah, the map to
I was
know.
thinking
Yeah.
of using this to possibly find a way into my predicament.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, well, I mean, if you have directions,
Well, I've
I'm sure
been
you
there
can give
before,
them.
unless he looks at the map.
Yeah.
Unless this thing operates on when I acquire it or when my, I don't know, conscious mind or something. I don't know. Just maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. You know, it's always funny how these magic items work. How there's like always like some weird quantifiable edge case for it. What's an edge case anyway? Edge. Anyone else feel like their mouth just like doesn't fit in their mouth?
I can't say I've had the
You
sensation.
should see someone about that, most likely.
I was gonna talk with you about it later, Clear, but okay.
No, I meant like cleric.
You can fit your mouth inside his mouth or whatever. I'm gonna go drop the
Yes.
Look, Quincy, if you can't find another way in, I mean, that would be the easiest way, but if you can't find another way in, then let me know and I'll see if I can wrangle Charles around to
Sounds
help
good,
you. Of course. Thank you. And she kind of like takes a hand in yours and like gives it a, firm squeeze, before letting you go. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So, what are you guys wanting to do?
Khalil, let's get that fucking incense, bruh.
Oh, I'm
Fair,
so
fair.
down, mate. Let's go. Let's get a move on.
As you guys are
Fucking
walking
ball, okay.
around the front, like you kind of, leave from the patio, walking down the steps to kind of come around this way where Silas is, you can hear from like just on the other side of this like vine wall, you can hear the sounds of 2 small creatures kind of and
Oh fuck
pull
yeah!
up on. They kind of like both of them, one after the other, prop up like their front paws on the side of this vine wall, and you can see the 2 bear cubs that you guys sent. This time, instead of the rope, like sort of with the letter that you wrote on it, you can see they have very pretty pink and purple vine woven flowers around their neck, almost like collars, basically. And that's really it. They just kind of make themselves known because more people are here, and they hop up to see who's walking past. So Silas and Kalir, as you guys, and Quincy, I guess, as you guys walk past, you can hear and see them in her front yard, basically.
Well,
They are
glad
curious
they made it
people.
somewhere safe.
But yeah, so you guys are heading to the where you
The
headed
general shops,
to?
apparently.
The general store. Oh yeah.
Cleo wants incense, and Cleo wants me to buy a forgery kit from the general store, which I'm not going to try and do.
He fucking
The way that it's
Can I buy a forgery kit? And then Dagran goes, you cops.
The way that I see it is, and
Yeah.
obviously it's up to you, Mr. DM, but the way
Sure.
that I see it is, even if you wouldn't necessarily buy a forgery kit, I would imagine you could go to a store and buy like the components of one, right?
Yes.
Like essentially, it's buying ink and like whiteout and like parchment and like. You know
yes,
what I mean?
whiteout definitely exists in this medieval fantasy world.
Well, it wouldn't be whiteout. It would be paste. But yeah.
Yeah, true. I suppose. The unfortunate thing is, I don't think Dagran stocks forgery kits. He definitely does stock the things for you to make an attempt at forgery, but it wouldn't be because it's not using
That's like
a
buying the
forgery
ingredients from meth.
kit. Yeah, exactly. You can't buy meth from him, but you can definitely buy the things to make it. So, for the purposes of what you're trying to do, you would simply make the roll without adding a proficiency bonus, because you do have to have a forgery kit. There is more than just the ingredients of it as well, just from a mechanics standpoint. So there is the stuff to do what you want. It's just like, man, this is like just random bits of parchment and ink that come together. This isn't an actual like forgery kit.
Yeah. I'll leave it for now then.
Dan,
See if we can figure out anything down the line.
It's like that meme joke from Family Guy where it's like, do you have shepherd's pie? No, sir, we don't have the menu. And then lists all the ingredients.
Yeah. Do you have forgery
Yeah.
kits? No. Do you have ink? Yes. Do you have paper? Yes. Do you have quills? Yes.
Yes. Will I sell them to
Remember
you?
when we did
It's
Star
getting
Wars?
closer to a no. Anyway, Silas
No.
would insist on paying for the incense and stuff.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the incense and everything, perfectly easy to get.
How much was
you
it?
Kind of
20
25 gold of chalk and incense. You kind of buy out the rest of Dagran's stock with that.
Fair enough.
This
So
is a
only
general
one attempt,
store,
eh?
yeah. Pardon?
We're only going to buy one attempt, eh?
I mean,
fuck.
25 gold pieces. Yeah, that's kind of all he carries. That was like, yes, this will last Green Nest for maybe another month or so before I need to supply some more. Oh shit, that wizard's back. Oh fuck, of course he wants it all.
Basically just dropped 2.5k at his store. Like, give me everything.
Pretty much, yeah. So yeah, mark off
I'll take your entire stock.
Yeah, mark off the 25 gold of incense and
Listen,
chalk.
DM, he technically already made the roll.
No, he's redoing the roll.
Fuck.
All right.
Don't worry. But so this is what you like. So for the sake of this is what you guys are doing. You guys are buying the shit and then immediately doing it, just like in the tavern or something, or
I mean, not
yeah, up in. I mean, you can go up in like Silas's room and do it if you want, or something like that.
Sure.
Or yeah,
Anywhere.
easy enough. All right, make your Arcana
Can we
check.
go to your room, Silas?
Oh, wow. He's a bedroom hopper. First
I have
you-
flashbacks to the moment. I have flashbacks to the moments of when he was with Quincy.
Do you have
It's like,
do you have Nintendo
Sure.
in your room?
But-
yeah, I got a Switch.
Make the Arcana check for me, please, Mr. Clear.
Okay. All right. Well, let's.
Can I give him assistance? No, I'm kidding. I don't.
You cannot.
So just to verify what the DC of this will be.
So you're gonna give
Uncommon.
me the fucking fine print again? No.
Yeah. He's got to make sure. I rolled a natural 1. The item explodes.
Oh wait, you used
go.
the talisman in that bonfire? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Or,
Yeah.
Well, he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't use the talisman. He just threw it in there.
He just
if I
threw it in
recall
there, yeah.
Give me a short rest to bring it back. It's back. Here you go.
Yeah, we'll say the time it
Sure.
takes. Sure, if you really want to
We
have
have
the
the talisman.
talisman.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
It reconstitutes.
Yeah. So, yeah, make the Arcana check then.
Here we go.
Look up. Fuck.
Did his camera freeze, or is he just like... Is he
Are
looking
you
in utter
there?
disbelief? Dan?
It succeeded.
So, over the process of 4 hours, Silas, as you watch, Kalia lays these 2 artifacts down, one next to the other, inscribes these sigil-like circles around each of them, with various lines connecting the 2 of them at different points, and begins the very long process of muttering an incantation under his breath, repeating it over and over again.
Can we say while he's doing this, I step out? I
Yeah,
don't wanna be
sure,
there the
sure,
whole
yeah.
time.
Like, that's the
Okay.
thing, it's like, it takes 4 hours, so you see him starting
I
this.
need company
Yeah,
for
you
this.
see him starting
Or-
this, and he kind of sit there like, whoa, and like, you can see like, the very faint glow, you can see very faintly, you've never seen it before, because you've never had this magic or this spell before, but the nature of this spell kind of reveals the weave itself into connecting the two items, and it looks almost like a seamstress trying to connect the two items. He's grabbing parts of the weave from one and interweaving it in the other. And after about 5 minutes of this, you're just like, how long is this gonna take? And without saying a word, because if he breaks it, it'll start all over again.
Yeah.
You realize it's probably gonna take a little bit, so yeah, you're free to step out if you want to. But it is
Sure.
a very
Um,
intricate and like very advanced looking procedure.
But yeah, since I gave him
Mhm.
the Fangs of Barrymore,
Yep.
I still have... What's it called? I still have...
Pick and pocket.
Pick and pocket, yeah. Then my intention was that. Still
Yeah.
have the scabbards. I wanted to go to Bertha?
Bertha is the leather worker, I believe. Yes.
Yes.
That would be the one.
Yeah, I want to go there and commission something.
Yeah, of course, you open the door, Bertha kind of turns back and says, yes, I'll be with you in 1 minute. And you can see she's in the middle of, like, skinning a fresh, like, deer carcass, tanning it, you know, making the leather for it. Puts down her tools, turns, and you can see very short, buff-looking fucking dwarven woman. But still kind of walks in the same sense and, like, kind of squinting a little bit as she looks at you and just like, what can I do for you, dearie?
While you do this, I'm going
Hello.
to refill my water real quick.
Okay.
Sure, okay. Yes, I've heard that you're the leather worker and working around the shop. You
Master of
Clearly.
my craft, yes.
It
do you
seems so. I take my scabbard off now that I'm like here, and I'm like, I found these specially made scabbards while I was out doing something for Angus.
Kind of like takes them from you, and like starts inspecting them as,
Yeah.
as you're talking about it.
They're made with a mechanism that I have no way of replicating, but they only work with specific kinds of daggers.
Right. I see that, yes. They seem to be custom.
Is there
made.
any
This
way
is
you
very
could
fine work.
change the actual scabbard itself to fit something like this? And I pull out the pick and pocket.
Oh, not. I wouldn't be able to mess with the mechanism itself, but.
Oh, no, of course, but
Okay.
the scabbard.
Yes, sure, of course. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Just,
Pass me the weapon real quick. And she like reaches up and like buff ass arm takes the takes the dagger from you, lays it on a piece of parchment, and you can see she very quickly like draws an outline as best she can of
Yeah.
the blade, front and back, just to make sure that there's any differences. After a short like minute or so, hands it back to you and just says,
well, tell you what, come back tomorrow? A few days, maybe? And should be all good.
Very well, yeah.
Of course,
I'll
leave
check
the
with you
belt
then.
here. Don't worry, I'll make sure that no one steals it. Very, very keen eye.
one of them a little bit lazy.
Yeah.
And then
I believe it. But yes, I will. Yeah, I'll follow up with you then, I suppose. Do you want me to pay now or?
Pay when it's done, darling. Don't worry about it.
Oh, very well. Thank you for your service.
anytime, dear. And, ushers you out, yeah. So, within the next
Military?
few days. What? Oh.
No, your
within the
services
next
then,
next few
sorry.
days, yes, the scabbard will be
I'm just teasing.
the scabbard will be
Yeah.
changed. But for now, you don't have the belt itself because you had to leave it there. Oh.
Yeah.
So again, if anyone wants to fight Silas, he currently doesn't have any weapons. Well, except pick
That's
and
not
pocket.
No,
true.
you're
I have my
done.
pick and pocket.
Yeah. But what else are you wanting to do? Anyone? Anything?
I guess I'd follow up with Charles about that letter whenever, but like that doesn't have to be immediate.
sure. I mean, yeah, at this time of day,
Honestly,
it's
I'd probably
kind
go
of-
back and just chill in the room and like
Yeah.
clear do the fucking magic shit.
Fair. Gemina, Quincy, you guys wanted to do anything in particular, or are you just kind of vegging out?
When you
until-
said,
Yeah.
when you said, I'm all right. Well, while he's doing this magic thing, I'm gonna step out. I was like bracing for you to be like, all right, I'm stepping out of the room. I'm gonna go to Clear's room and go through his things.
That'd be pretty good. Yes, Miss Gemina, Mr. Quincy, anything you guys wanting to do? You kind of just chilling.
Quincy, the way I can describe it is he's just sitting there going, can't leave yet. I gotta stay here to make sure Angus can ask us whatever he wants, but I just want to go to that cave. Like, his leg is bouncing.
Yeah. That's perfectly
I
fine.
can't
Yeah.
see it.
It's very big.
There we go. His leg is bouncing like this
Yeah.
the entire time. Just
Very impatient, yeah. That's fair. Well, while he is impatiently stewing, Miss Gemina, anything you wish to do? Brigid is kind of still... She's returned inside and has just kind of begun to relax.
Yeah.
Putting her scimitars on, not scimitars, sorry, sickles. I don't know why I said scimitars.
Mm-hmm.
Putting her sickles on the wall where they normally sit, kind of unburdening herself of the gear and stuff that she had with her, freshening herself up. But yeah, what are you doing during all this?
I would remark to her that that was quite a long journey you made. You must be tired.
I'm never tired, darling. Very visibly tired. Because I searched through the night, of course, as much as I like to preach that I know every tree in this forest. I don't actually know every tree in this forest. It just took a little bit to find you. That Quincy with those lights actually led me to you. I fear I was probably going to be searching in a different direction for quite some time. But no, that's probably nothing compared to what you guys have been
Quincy.
through. Oh? Do I sense a little distrust of the poor lad?
I mean, he was quite useful in the fight, but...
Oh, we're resorting to complimenting him for his usefulness now. What did he do? She's unlike you.
Well... He acted very strangely regarding the
Different
dragon
kind of strange?
body.
Oh. Ember? Sorry. Ember immediately took me out of it. Just, right, the Scalekeeper seemed to be a little perplexed when he came back and seemed to be red in the face. What did he...
Yes, I'm sure that was because of
Quincy?
Quincy.
It's a fair assumption. What do you mean by a little weird with the dragon's body?
He wouldn't let any of us touch it.
At all?
No, not at all.
Not? Oop. I just think
What?
I thought
Is it
Discord
breaking
was
up?
dying for a second. Yeah.
It was doing that a second ago for you too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He said he wished to respect the dragon's last wishes.
That's a very...
I can't imagine why.
Right. Did he say why?
No,
I mean...
just haven't been quite sure what to think of him
No,
since
that's
then.
perfectly fair. I mean, respecting the last wishes of the dead, sure, but a beast that just tried to kill you is a bit different. I mean, ask him about that, maybe?
Yeah,
Something
we'll
seems...
try asking him again sometime.
You're not blaming him, are you?
Yeah, I don't know what to think.
That's fair. But, I mean... it would be like me blaming Angus for sending you on this mission. Which I do, by the way. I will have some very strong words for him, and his tea will forever be the most bitter it possibly can be, but...
Don't doubt it.
We can do something tonight for Rascal. Unless you wish to stay another day for him, but tonight would work good.
No, tonight sounds good.
Okay.
I appreciate your help in getting us back so quickly.
Of course. What, I wasn't going to leave you out there to wander. Did you... It was you, right, that sent the little bears to me, yes? I mean, I sat for a minute and thought,
I take
why...
it they found you.
Oh, of course, they're out in the
It was
front
Quincy's
yard.
handwriting, to be fair. It wouldn't have been
Yeah.
Gemini's, she'd be like, what? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that was pretty much what would have happened. Like, stepping zooming out a little bit, what would have happened would have been Gemma would have been in the middle of like her day-to-day routine, and some poor Crown's guard would have come up and been like, "There's bears with your name on them outside." What? What the fuck do you mean bears with my name on them outside, huh? And then
Brigid.
look, we had some. Oh yeah, sorry, I meant Brigid. Yeah, my bad. We had some poor guys that were guarding these bears for like 3 days. They found them on the trail during their regular patrol. What? And then it would have been coming out, seeing them, seeing Gemini's handwriting, and going, "What the? Yeah, fair enough."
Well, it would have been Quincy's handwriting.
Was it Quincy that wrote it?
Quincy wrote it with Penelope's help, if I remember correctly.
That's
Yes.
right. So then, yeah, she
Correct.
wouldn't have recognized
That's
the
true.
handwriting. Okay, yeah. So then, yeah, still, that was you, wasn't it? I have to assume there's no one else out there that would brand bear cubs with my name and tell them to find me. Yeah?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
God.
that was me.
That makes sense.
Well, it seemed like the best path to send them on.
Oh, without a doubt, of course. Does this have any relation to the mother bear that you guys said you found a while back?
Yes and no.
Right.
They are her cubs.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It would be hard to track her down. I can try though. However, they do
Right.
seem to be right around that age where they would typically be left on their own. I will look for the mother, but I'm not going to turn down two very soft and cuddly creatures right now. That sounds actually rather nice. Do you have any names for them, maybe? I don't know. I've never been good at naming them. You named Rascal.
I shall think on it.
Sounds good. I love you. I'm glad to see you safe.
I love you too. Thanks.
I'm going to sleep.
Gadget and Bobble.
Gadget and Bobble.
Yes.
See, I'm going to sleep
Jack
for a
and
bit.
Dexter.
If the others or any of your friends wish to join us this evening, then they are more than welcome to. I mean, Rascal was he was a little rascal, but he was a lovable one. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of your friends had formed very close attachments to him in the time that they've been here. Of course.
Yes.
I'm going to sleep. I suggest you do the same, but if you can't sleep for whatever reason, go for a walk. Do whatever you want.
All right.
You'll be okay.
Can.
Hmm?
Never mind.
Ken, what? No, what were you gonna say?
He's thinking of names.
No,
No?
I was thinking, can elves not sleep?
What do you mean? Oh, I mean, yeah, you can't trance
Is that
for a
a
little
problem?
bit. Sorry, yeah.
I guess.
But-
Oh, God, I just can't sleep.
So Brigid will retire to her room. You see the door shuts, and then on the little table, like dining table, that's in her place, up comes a small little basket of fresh fruit. Some of them dipped in chocolate, some of them seemingly, dipped in powdered sugar. Little treats for you. But other than that, she's retiring for the day. She's had a long fucking night of looking for you guys.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you wish to do, or are you kind of just like, how are you spending your time until this evening, basically?
At that point, I would craft a few more arrows.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
didn't have any interest in retracing my steps and searching for the ones that I used.
Yeah, fair
Um,
enough. I'm saying no roll necessary given the time and given that you are at home where you often are literally able to pluck a vine from the wall, straighten it out, and then sharpen the tip. Yeah, that's fine. You can refill your arrows there.
And then, I don't know of any reason that I would need to, like, sleep, right?
No, not really. You just had a long rest. It was a very, like, you know, fitful. It was more the exhaustion got to you after the day and you passed out as opposed to actually, like, having a, you know, relaxing rest. So, I mean...
Well, sure.
Yeah, but no, you don't have any, like, reason to sleep or anything like that right now. It is still, like, it's, like, lunchtime.
Yeah. I would say I would take a walk.
Yeah.
Before a bit.
Easy enough.
Set my trap.
Yeah. Easy.
Am I done at this point?
Do usual stuff, basically.
Am I done at this point?
We'll say that after all of this stuff, yes, clear, you are done with the, it has been successful. The, dagger is now a regular mundane dagger, and the, short sword is now a +1 short sword.
Cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Is there anything you want to do? Or are you taking them to Silas?
Find Silas.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Silas just said he came back to the room, so... yeah. Here you are, Silas. It seems that the operation was a success.
Excellent. How much do you want for the time you spent on?
Oh, no, that's not... your assistance in the fights that we've had has been more than enough.
Well, if you're sure, if there's anything I can do, likewise, let me know.
Yeah, you pay for the materials.
So, you can mark this short sword as now a +1 short sword.
Yeah.
We can go through your character sheet and do that after the session if you want, or if you can figure it out now, then do it. But yeah. So the Fangs of Barrymorn is now the Fang of Barrymorn. You just have 1 +1 dagger, and now you have 1 +1 short sword. And your pick and pocket.
I technically have a 0 dagger as well, right?
True, yeah, the item is still there. If you want just a regular dagger to just have as like an emergency backup, you absolutely can.
Survival knife.
Yeah. I was just under the impression that you probably weren't going to be using it because you have other +1 things now.
Yeah. Would I just add attack modifier and damage modifier, or is it just attack?
Yes, attack and damage, yeah.
Yeah, okay, sweet.
So, what else? What is on the agenda for the day?
I would like to modify the short sword in one more way, now that I have it.
Yeah.
Out of Kue's thing.
That's a good.
Can I swing by...
Tali's?
Okay, yeah, do what you want to do first. Yeah.
Oh, Clear?
I think Kue was saying something.
Yeah. What were you saying, Mr. Clear?
I will pop by the Crown's Guard garrison.
Yeah, where Angus is at? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, even as you get close, you can hear Angus, Charles, and the Scalekeeper having a very heated discussion, all in his like office. As you kind of, you know, you're allowed entry, like they recognize you, and then yeah, as you kind of like walk up the stairs, up the hall, and start walking down the hallway, the voices get a little louder, and it seems not like anyone's shouting or anything. It just seems a little heated. But yeah.
Angus, may I have a word?
So you kind of like knock on the door. You can hear the voices immediately go silent. And you hear, "Is it important?"
It's quick.
That'll be even better. And I see 1 second, fuckheads. And he stands up, walks around, opens the door, and opens it just a crack so you can see like his face, and says, "Clear. What? What do you need?"
What the Scalekeeper was talking about,
yes,
in regards to us. Quincy told us a little bit about what Charles was saying about what he had overheard, and
right.
Whatever it is that the Scalekeeper is planning, that involves
Right
us.
there, bro.
That's the very yeah. I was
You-
gonna say that's the very topic of discussion right now, and you can see he's kind of like tilting his head a little bit and being like, "The Scalekeeper's right here," without saying that. Yeah.
That's why I asked him if I could have a word with just specifically him.
Do you need to speak
Oh,
with
well.
me outside?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute. And then he quickly opens, shuts the door, locks it, and and walks with you down the hallway.
I would obviously ask for that
Forgive
before
me.
talking
I
about this in front of the
misunderstood
dude.
what you were asking. You said it would be quick. I didn't think it meant quick and private. I thought it would just be quick. What's up?
Right. When is it seeming like this would take place?
What are you referring to? The fucking parade or some shit? Ceremony?
I hope it's not a parade, but
It won't be a parade. They won't send...
whatever honor is supposed to happen.
Probably within a few days. Scalekeeper's making his paperwork the top priority, and he needs my help, and needs a few statements from Charles as well to verify that he also saw a dragon corpse. And aside from that, he has a pretty direct line of communication to whoever it is he needs to talk to. I don't fucking know, that's above my pay grade. But if it's anything like the other ceremonies, whenever there's, you know, a village being raided and then a group of heroes bands together and kicks the raiders to the curb, it'll probably be a small gathering with a few important people. They'll present you with a badge or something, maybe a slip of paper. Basically just saying you guys are certifiable heroes and proud members of the Golden Order, and it's a whole lot of bullshit,
Right.
but it's a lot of propaganda. Truth be told, as much as I do
How
value my
viable
position.
do you think it would be to
what?
if someone in this position might be to be able to use this opportunity to perhaps ask the powers that be for a favor?
Shit. You've got fucking balls on you, kid. But, yeah, now would be a good time. Why? What do you need? Depends. Ask me first.
I have some things I would need to take care of first, but
Right. That's
Thank you for
very
your time.
fucking cryptic. What? That's it?
you seem like you're very busy.
I mean, yeah, but now I'm
and-
fucking invested. What the fuck is this favor you're trying to ask for?
It's
You've got the fucking Scalekeeper in there. He's pissed off at me for allowing Quincy to do that shit as if I have any control over him. But, yeah. Charles apparently was saying some bullshit about how "Ooh, we're heroes of the realm and we deserve respect and can't be put in chains or whatever, but what the fuck do you want?
I'll be right back.
well, nothing so abrasive. I assure you.
I fucking hope so. But whatever, if you need to handle some things first, then handle some things first, but I'll be here. Do I need to tell him, warn him, the Scalekeeper of anything? No?
no.
Sweet.
That's all.
Keep it on the
Just
down
wanted
low.
to
Gotcha.
know when that would happen. Yes, thank you.
I would suggest doing it before this evening, whatever it is you need to do, because seems pretty insistent on getting this message to his higher-ups ASAP. So,
Right.
Hmm.
Very well.
I'm just saying it'll be if you have a request or something, then that would be the time to put it in. But other than that, wait a few days for these people to come down, give you some fucking badge or whatever, and then I don't even know how that thing works. Apparently you could, if
Understood.
Crown's Guard are investigating you or something, you can flash this badge and it could like get you into areas that most people wouldn't otherwise be allowed into. But something like that, I don't know.
Yes. Truly, you should get back.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Cryptic One.
Thank you for your time.
See you later. And walks back up the hallway. Opens the door. You could hear the voices were talking quieter again, and then as soon as Angus shows himself again, right before the door's shut, you can hear the voices raise a little bit. And then back to more muffled, arguing. But yeah.
There's one other thing I'd like to do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, are you done? Are you done, Mr. Kalir? With that?
With that, yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. Gemina, what is on your
I
agenda?
just want to start crafting a potion of healing The last
sure.
one that I had the materials for.
Yeah, easy enough to do. You'll be able to do it by the end of the night, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Just with how, probably in time for the stuff with Rascal.
It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't-
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll be able to craft one. So, Mr. Silas,
Yeah.
you said there was something else you wanted to do with your newfound sword.
Yeah, I want to swing by Thalia's.
Yep. See Talia busy at work as per usual. It's a little. It's. You've seen him pretty busy before. This is a little less busy at this time of day, and with the removal of certain Iron Shepherds. But at the same time, you can see. I believe it's Fennec is her assistant. Yes. Fennec.
Credit.
Fennec's still hard at work. Talia, the door opens with the little bell jingle. She stops what she's doing, looks at you, and just goes, "Oh, Silas, right? Yes. Hi. 1 second." And she puts down what she's done, comes through, and she like presents to you and is like, "Hey," and then kind of like looks at the armor and then goes, "What the fuck happened to you?"
It's a long story.
Right. What can I do for you?
Anyway, listen, forgive me, my knowledge of smithing isn't
That's
maybe
okay.
as
You
high
came
as
to the
my other
expert.
proficiencies, but there's a way these daggers feel in my hands that
Right.
they
Pass
feel
me,
it
and-
feels good to use them.
Okay.
Yep. The short sword,
Really
while-
nicely weighted.
Yeah, I like to stab with these things. But yeah, so yeah.
The short sword, it's still powerful and it gets the job done. It just feels a little off. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if it's the curve, weighting.
You can see she's kind of like looking over the dagger and looking over like the short sword in the hands and like holding them in her hands and kind of like tossing, like swapping hands. I can see what you mean. They're different handle make and the blades are slightly different shape. What are you after? Exactly.
More or less, the short swords being more similar in the style
Right.
to the daggers. However you want to spin
Okay.
that, like I said,
I think I see what you mean. Yes, I could make the handle of this pretty much an exact copy of the handle of the dagger and maybe change the blade a little bit. I mean, is there any design in particular you're after, or are you just mainly just
They're
hoping it,
ergonomic. They
yeah,
feel
hoping it
whatever you
feels a
think
little
I'm
better in your
asking
hand?
for.
Okay, I can work with that actually. I prefer when people just tell me to just go wild with it. All right, I'll see what I can do. 25 gold.
That's it?
That's it.
Shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. I'm willing to offer more is the point. Yeah.
No, I understand. If you want to tip her or anything, sure, but 25
Yeah,
gold.
I'll give it 30 gold.
Ooh,
Oh, we're not
generous.
starting tipping culture in
Well,
Green
with
Oh,
your
no.
generous donation, tomorrow morning, I'll work on this right now.
Sounds like a plan.
Beautiful. Always happy to take your coin and happy to see you. It'll be done on the morrow. And she takes it and and you can see she puts it on like the table of like where other weapons and stuff are sat that she clearly needs to work on, but is like it stands out amongst the rest. So yeah, in the morning it'll be ready for you to pick up.
Cool.
So anything else, or are we skipping ahead a little bit to the evening when one Mr. Angus and Charles return to the tavern and seek
Is
you
that
guys?
happening before the rascal stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay, Quincy? Was there something you had in mind, or?
No.
Then, as the evening comes,
Again, just sitting there, just bouncing.
I know. It is like I understand that Quincy very much wants to get this shit sorted, and I know you will. I am very sorry.
That's fine.
After this, it'll be fine. So, Charles and Angus kind of come, both looking rather like they walk into the tavern together. Let's move you guys to the tavern. Why not? They seeing Quincy looking very impatient. The rest of you, I imagine, are milling about, doing whatever. Charles immediately gets to work, seemingly just whipping up a meal for himself first before anything else. Pouring a massive drink for himself, drinking it, taking a few spoonfuls, pouring another massive drink for himself. Is that supposed to be Quincy's leg bouncing? Is just spinning in place? Nope, Clear's on the sugar high.
What time of day is this? Again?
At this point, this is like sundown. Maybe 6, 7 p.m. They enter the room looking tired. Angus is deliberately seeking you guys out, kind of grabbing where you guys are and then asking you to come sit at the booth that you normally sit at. Or wherever the fuck you guys are at.
Alright.
Get over here.
I'm upside down.
He's going to disable our ability to rotate our
I've been
tokens
moved
one
against
day.
me will.
Nah, it's fun. It's fine.
One day we're gonna try to spin, and he'll take it away, and that's when we know we were never truly free.
Ooh.
I think I can disable
I'm gonna
that.
be
It's
stuck.
Really funny. Yeah.
You can
And you
tell
see
it a lot.
Angus kind of like approaches, helmet off, puts it down on the table gingerly. Kind of just says, I really hate that we keep meeting like this. But may I, and kind of like ask for one of you to scooch over so we can sit down. And then before even,
I
you know,
don't think you shouldn't hate this. It's like Charles has a nice establishment.
no, not the establishment, the fucking pretense for why I'm here. First of all,
Well, you're always welcome to stop by just for the fun of it if you like.
well, I would like to if it wasn't up to my neck in shit. Anyway, first of all, thank you. You did wonderfully. Quincy, that took some balls to do what you did to that guy. I underestimated you, and now I'm a little scared of you. But don't worry, no punishment or anything. He's just a rich prick in a world without his money. So, I'll be up front. Let me check my notes. Hold on, I had this up.
Gemina there.
Angus pulls out his little notepad.
Yeah, he goes, I'll be up front.
Flip.
Is that classified?
actually,
Is that not
there is
classified?
one-
I'll get right to the
I just wanna
point
say that-
as soon as I have the point.
Yeah, okay, right to the point once I find it.
gives some of the Crown's Guard stuff he found in the cave that he thought he was going to
Ooh.
take back.
Yeah,
He gives it
Yeah, mark that off.
like some helmets, some of the breastplates, just to free up some
Yeah,
space.
yeah,
in
so
the
free up
bag.
some space in the bag. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. You can see he kind of like, he's, yeah. Gemina?
Is Gemina there too?
If you would like her to be, the whole point was that Angus was like deliberately like trying to corral you guys to be there. If you aren't there, he would have like gone up to Brigid's to try and find you.
I mean, I wouldn't have been there, no.
Okay, that's fair.
I would have been at Brigid's.
Then yeah, so you would have, so Angus would have gathered the rest of you guys down. He would have sat down and been like, I'll get straight to the. Where's Gemina? Any of you seen Gemina at all?
You would need to check by her home.
Okay. And he's like, I'll be back in a few minutes, and then he gets up, leaves. Brigid kind of wakes up and like knocks on your door gently. Gemini just says, Angus appears to be coming up the hill. He seems intent. He probably wishes to talk to you. Are you free, or should I tell him to fuck off for the evening? Your choice, really.
No, it's fine.
Okay. And then, like, you can hear the boots and the armor clanking as he comes running up the hill, comes up to the step, and he knocks once, and then the second time he knocks, his hand just moves through the vine wall as it already opens, to give him passage. And, you know, he asked for you, and asked if you would be so kind as to join him for dinner and the others, as he has important information to share, with all of you. Yeah. Fucking Ember.
She's crazy right now.
So are you joining him, or are you staying at home? Genuinely entirely up to you.
I'll join him, yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. Walks you back down to the tavern, back in, and then
Come out and play, Gemina.
you once
What?
what the fuck? And then yes.
Gemina, come
Once
out
Gemini's
to
here, he
play.
kind of says, right, where was I? To the point, right. First of all, thank you for everything that you've done. I owe you an enormous debt. The inspection is complete. The Scalekeeper has deemed my methods to be up to par, and to be up to a good enough stuff that I can keep my job. In fact, even more than that, he has actually put in my request for more Crown's Guard in the area, or at the very least, more well-equipped. instead of splitting one set of armor between 4 of us, we should hopefully have 1 set of armor for each of us, which is fucking unheard of in these parts. Talia does a good job of, you know, keeping us up to scuff, but it'll be nice to have some new shit.
Don't you think that'll take away from the charm of what makes you special around here?
I would rather be less charming if it meant that I didn't have to worry about finding a dagger in someone's back every fucking couple of hours.
Suppose.
Would you prefer the alter- That's weird. Anyway, so, the inspection is complete. And on behalf of the Scalekeeper and behalf of the Golden Order Empire, they want to extend a hand of gratitude to the 5 heroes.
Is the music supposed to have stopped, by the way?
No. It is not. Why didn't it stop? Might be. There you go. Sorry. So, on behalf of the Golden Order Empire, and behalf of me, and behalf of the Crown's Guard, and fucking the Dawnfather himself, you 4 are heroes! Yay! He really doesn't care for this, like, diplomacy shit. But, regardless of a meaningless title, that does actually come with some benefits, and you are being asked to stay for should be maybe a few more days for a small ceremony in which you'll be given a medal or a badge or something, and you'll be named official protectors of the Gilded Lands. Not much comes with it, truth be told. Get a cool badge, some gold, but other than that, it's mainly just for show. Sorry for it to be a bit of a letdown, but that's just kind of how it is around here. But truly, and you can see he sits up a little bit more and then kind of regards each of you, looking you in the eyes, and says, "Truly, thank you. If I knew it would have been as dangerous as it proved to be, I would never have sent just you on that mission. But, regardless, you did me a favor, and I will forever be in your debt. And I know that I already owe 2 of you some things, Silas and Kalir. If you would like to see me in my office tomorrow, or not tonight. I plan to get shit-faced tonight. But tomorrow, if you want to come up together, I could give you the information that you guys seek. Quincy, you are probably best to not interact with that Scalekeeper anymore, truth be told. While yes, he cannot actually do anything to a hero of the lands, I just have a bad feeling about him. But truly, good work. It was so nice to see that pompous little shithead be thrown on his ass by a magic rock. What was that you threw at him? Or grew? Can you grow rocks?
Apparently.
Huh.
Only good for rocks, though.
I'm sure you get better at it. Takes a big drink.
Keep at it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I'm just reading some of this stuff again, sorry. Yes.
Important question about this whole,
Yeah,
pump circumstance.
of course.
Are we getting paid at all?
You will be getting paid a quite handsome sum, I believe. Should be 500 gold a head, I think. A quite handsome payday, of course. And you'll have that badge again that you flash it at a fucking checkpoint of Crown's Guard and they'll let you through, or they won't be as thorough of, inspecting you as they normally should be. Like a little get out of jail free card.
Oh, ain't that?
But yes.
Well, ain't that?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll ever amount to the things that you've lost, but at the same time, it's what's standard. Do you have any other questions for me before I inebriate myself to the point of maybe pissing myself to sleep? No?
Bathroom's that way.
Finishes his drink.
I'll go.
Yeah.
He's gonna. Quincy's gonna. Are we gonna be able to get the cart that we mentioned back?
Yes.
I was wondering that.
If you don't want to go, no, fuck it. You're fucking heroes of the realm. I'll tell Jared to go get it. He's been on my nerves lately. Yes, we'll send someone out with a horse to pick up the cart. Was there anything else, or was it just?
They'll need a few
cart?
horses.
A few horses. Is it big?
Oh, yeah.
It's big.
Oh, okay. I'll send a few men.
For the record, it required 6 to pull at capacity. All the product and other stuff is out of it, but it's still big.
Okay, I will send a small squadron out there. Let's hope you don't have to find this one again, hey?
Quincy uses the illusion, and it's like, all right, so here's how big the normal card is, and here's how big this card is. Like,
gods above, that's okay. Yes, I'll send a small squadron out there. Was there anything else in the area that you left behind? Anything that maybe you left in the cave or nearby area? Anything that you need picking up? That's why we have bitches for. We, make them do bitch work.
Well, there's a werewolf.
What?
I think we should about the way that you handle your labor. I'm sorry?
There was.
There was.
Right.
He's not there anymore.
Okay,
well,
what happened to him?
When we freed the people...
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Well,
Quincy,
actually,
you
that was
saw
actually
what he
one
looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but... sorry, it's just one of those things of... We freed quite a few people, did it? Did you have some folks come back into town?
That was you folks that sent them. Oh, yes.
Yes, they...
Dragonborn and... Who was it? Hold on, look at my notes.
There's a tiefling.
Dragonborn, a tiefling with a broken horn, and someone else, right? Yeah, I think it was another one. Just a human? Where is it? Oh, if anyone can find the notes before me, I'll give you inspiration.
A teenage tiefling man, terrified. One human male, beaten and bruised.
Yep.
That's the werewolf.
Mhm. Yes.
And... What was else? 2 Dragonborn, red and blue.
That's right,
Yeah.
red and blue Dragonborn, yes. So, the human male did not show up, but... And it says, oh, yes, the 2 Dragonborn and the tiefling. Quincy, you take heroic inspiration for that, because I couldn't find it, and you found it faster than me.
I already had it. I give it to Kalir.
Sure, Clear has it.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
So, it says, right, those were you people. Yes, they came through a little while ago, stayed, for a day, I think, gathered some belongings, and then were on their way. They seemed pretty intent to keep moving.
Yeah, they
Was that you folks?
had
Were
a long way to go.
You said there were people in the back of this wagon. That was them, yes?
Yes.
They
Yes.
neglected
And they've
to
come
tell
from
us that. We probably would have had more questions for them.
I
Fair.
think they didn't want to linger. Angus,
I wouldn't either.
in all seriousness,
Of course.
and again, Quincy, like, doing the little thing, like, just with his
Yeah.
hands with the illusion, draws a little map.
Yeah.
He goes, remember, Angus, we're here, right?
Of course.
We found them out here.
Mhm.
They're from here. It
What the
points to
fuck are
where
they doing this far south? The Grey Rise. Fuck. Okay, that's... And they were trapped in it. Fuck, why didn't they... I understand why they were
No,
keen
no,
to
no.
move on, but it would have been
Angus.
nice to get some information out of them.
Angus, it's just one of those things of they were being held by people that said they were either Iron Shepherds or Crown's Guard. I think the last thing they wanted to do was deal with any more people.
Whoa, hold on. Crown's Guard.
That's what we were explaining. I would have hoped that when we were explaining it the first time.
Oh,
he's like,
you would have
hey,
said that
these
first
people-
time?
Yeah,
Okay,
that would have
gotcha,
been said in
gotcha,
the
fair,
story.
yeah, yes, sorry, yes. Okay, might be.
As part of the
So
thing
if
is
you
like,
wanna
hey,
double
here's
back on
papers
his
saying
reaction.
they claim to be Crown's Guard.
Yeah, okay, yes, might be. Sorry, yes, that makes sense. I did kind of skip over that. That's my bad.
No, this shouldn't be a shock.
This shouldn't be
It
a
should
shock
just
to him.
like,
This should be just
hey,
something like, oh yes, right, I forgot. Then yeah. And then just like, right, that was another thing that the Scalekeeper was trying to be hush-hush about.
Right.
I mean, when you mentioned that there were people who were pretending to be Crown's Guard or whatever, we looked at the official roster of where these people would be stationed, and 2 people would have been stationed near the Barrier Peaks, and those 2 people, they weren't pretending to be Crown's Guard. They were Crown's Guard, and if they had defected or anything like that, then I mean, you know, Charles was getting ready to hunt him down himself, but the Scalekeeper told us to drop it. He said that it's above our pay grade or whatever.
Yeah,
Did you
that's,
kill them, right? No survivors?
no survivors.
Right. Well, either way, whether they were turncoats or something else,
Apologies.
no. That's all good. If they truly were Crownsguard, they have a history of you. You could trace back their training, and you could see when they enlisted. If they were turncoats, then they deserve death.
Though, at the end of the day, it was handled quiet.
That's fair. But I hate to ask this, especially considering you only just got back, but do any of you have any more information or anything that could help with this? I know you're all tired, but anything at all? Anything you found in the back of that wagon? I'm going to turn a blind eye to anything that you want to keep for yourselves, but anything that could be of importance.
I glance at Quincy.
Yeah.
Not super obviously, but like a
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he's tipsy at this point, so he's not too he's not like
yeah.
he's trying to keep an eye on you, but then he's just like kind of wandering a little bit.
Sorry. Other than there was a blink dog.
Shit, a blink dog. Fuck, I wanted one of those as a kid.
Yeah.
What happened to it?
Apparently, took off into the woods. Zipped him.
It hangs around. So sometimes I will go outside.
Right, we said we were going to come back for it, weren't we?
No.
It will be fine.
It follows us around. Every now and then I go outside
What?
and I whistle
What?
for it, and it
No.
It doesn't. It's still in the clearing.
Yeah,
It's waiting for us there.
it's waiting at the. It was following you guys around for a little bit, and then when you guys set up the wagon and hid the wagon and stuff, Gemina told it to wait here, and that they would come back, and that you guys would come back for it.
It is waiting
Yeah.
for us.
And so it was it was running around in the area, getting used to the area, but it's still in that area.
the last time I remembered was us just saying that it just kind of followed us around.
That was talked about, but the end of the discussion
Yeah,
was
we
that it was
decided
waiting.
we'll leave it there.
Because it was then okay, are you guys actually wanting to take this blink dog with you on this journey to gods know where? And then you were kind of probably shouldn't.
So yeah.
So yeah, the blink dog is waiting back there. And Angus kind of he says, well, look, again, anything that you found on the back of that wagon, as long as it's not fucking illegal, keep it for yourselves, I don't care. But any information at all, nothing. And then kind of when you all no one presents anything, he just says, it would have made it too easy, wouldn't it? Ah well, we'll figure it out. This Lorenzo and
Eventually.
Crimson Talon and now fucking supposedly Crownsguard wagons. Huh. These Iron Shepherds
All
are a
this.
bit more than just a group of bandits, huh?
No, they're something else.
Problem for tomorrow. My problem right now is this dire thirst. Finishes a third drink. Downs it in one. Is there anything else you guys want to... Yeah?
When do you plan to have the wagon retrieved?
I will send a small group of men out tomorrow morning. Where was it again? And then you showed him where it was, right? On the map? Yeah. It says, judging from that, those ruins, those are about maybe a 3-4 day travel away, so within a week? For it to come back as well?
Alright.
Was there anything left on that wagon that you needed, or... Just curious.
I was just planning to go get the blink dog when we retrieved the wagon.
How about I will send someone up to Brigid's tomorrow morning, and she can fill a satchel of treats to help guide the blink dog back.
That sounds good.
Perfect. Well, truly, again, thank you. Silas and Kalir, come see me whenever you want to. If you do it together, that'd be much easier, but up to you. I'm going to get shit-faced, and I'm going to eat, and I'm going to sleep. The rest of you, have a good night. And he kind of stands up,
You too.
takes a little bit of food from whatever plate is nearby, and then just walks out. Charles is still kind of working on a meal. different from the rest of, like, you know, the other people in this tavern that are working and you know, providing still a dinner service is still happening. He seems to be making something privately, just for himself. But for the rest of you, what do you guys want to do?
Next, Gordon plans to watch a dinner set.
I mean, it's nighttime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking. Is there anything we wanted to do besides the Roscoe thing? If Gemini wants to invite us,
That's true. Yeah, Gemini, you haven't told them about that yet. Don't know if
That's
you're not
true.
saying you have to. I'm just saying it.
yeah, I'm just saying.
It's perfectly fine if you want to keep it a private affair with just you and Brigid.
No, I think she'd mention it.
Okay, fair enough.
We're eating at this point, right?
Yeah. Food. So
Sure.
you guys have had like you know, like small bits of nuts, bread, and like regular, you know, stuff like that, and then Charles comes out with a like decent sized pot and plops it on the table in front of you guys, and it is the juiciest, delicious salted beef and pork, sausage, all mixed up in one, cut up into a nice stew with veggies. It's saucy, it's rich, and he has a bottle of wine. And he kind of plops it down and immediately starts dishing up bowls for each of you. Puts it down and says, "It's not a That's the wrong fucking voice. Angus was here. He says,
He's fucking rubbed off on me.
spent too much time around that fucker. He says, it's not the actual thing, but a hero's feast for the heroes that survived. And he hands you all a bowl. It's fucking delicious. Pours you all Gemina, fancy cup of wine, fancy cup of wine, fancy cup of wine. Drinks the rest himself straight out of the bottle. And yes, dinner has been presented, and he says, "I'm fucking exhausted. I was about ready to tear off Angus's and that Scalekeeper's head. I'm turning in for the night. Unless any of y'all need me. Oh, Silas, come upstairs when you're finished eating, and I'll give you that later. Right. Aside from that, the rest of y'all, I bid you a fuck off." And
Before he leaves the table, I would mention, if any of you want to come up to Brigid's place afterwards, we'll be laying Rascal to rest.
Oh shit! That absolutely. I didn't. I wasn't expecting Brigid to do that soon. Okay. I'll be there. Puts the wine down. Then yes, he will leave you all with your food, taking a bowl for himself with some fresh bread, and then just leaves you guys to your devices. But yes. So.
I raise my glass to Rascal.
Aw.
Yeah.
So do I.
I would be a little sad that because that's a confirmation. It's like now we can't bring him back. I'd be like,
Yeah, that's true. You have worked around people of faith and people of great healing powers before, so there probably would have been that, like, Silas probably would have had that small kernel of, like, maybe, I don't know, man. Don't know how the magic works, but I've seen it happen before. But yeah. So, a lovely meal, a good bit of wine, feeling a little warm in the faces, not in the tipsy sense, just in the, there's definitely alcohol in this. What do you guys want to do? Heading up to Brigid's now for this stuff with Rascal, or anything else in particular before we do that? Silas, are you wanting to go get the letter first, or?
no, I'll get the letter on the way back.
Yeah, easy enough. Okay. As you all approach, now well into the evening, maybe 8, 9 p.m., the tavern has died down mostly. It's, you know, people who are just there to get drunk. Some Crown's Guard. Very notably, in fact, very few people that have the Iron Shepherd's logo on them. And those that are there seem to be behaving. As much as it, you know, his tactics leave a lot to be desired and questioned, it seems that Angus's, you know, idea of putting on a display, using you guys as the centerpieces of that, definitely worked. So, leaving the tavern, heading up to Brigid's. Where is this one? There it is. As you approach Brigid's hut, you can see a soft bit of light coming from the back of the hut. Let me move you guys back to Green Nest. And as you approach, you can see, the vines still watching you guys as you approach. You can see Brigid standing, wearing a beautiful dark purples with black filigree and gold plating on the shoulder pads. A very ceremonial dress.
She cleans up.
Charles has also appeared, a little red in the face from already having a few drinks, but he has also cleaned himself up. This is the nicest you've ever seen his otherwise wild hair. It looks freshly combed, and it looks a little weird. Like, when you have friends that never brush their hair, and then they come fresh out of the shower with their hair combed, it looks really awkward. It looks kind of like that, but you can see he's got a fresh set of clothes on, a long brown overcoat, and on that overcoat is a purple flower. And in his hand, he also has a small bundle of lavender, which, Gemini, as you kind of walk up past him, he reeks of lavender. It's a little, that lavender is Brigid's favorite smell. And that every now and again he would put on deodorant that smell, or deodorant. He would put lavender oil on his clothes so that it doesn't stink like, the day's sweat and stuff. It seems he may have gone a little overboard, but he's trying to show up in the only way that he knows how. Brigid waves you all and says, I'm glad that you all could make it. You're in for a treat. This is always fun. And I know, she is very macabre. Not macabre. She's very, when it comes to death and the life cycle, she's not as emotionally hung up about it as some people otherwise would be. So you'll approach the back of the hut, and you can see the tree itself seems to be alive with fireflies and glowing bits of fungus and bulbous roots. It looks almost like fairy lights have been strung up all in this tree, but they are completely natural. Sitting on the side of the pond is Rascal. He appears to have been preened a little bit, cleaned up a little bit, presented rather nicely, and he is laying as if he was regularly sleeping on a small raft made out of Brigid's vines. And she says to all of you, and just says, if any of you have any final words for him or anything, now would be a good time. But after this, there is not really going to be another chance. No, that's okay. I understand.
I think I have already said what it was that I could have to say, which was that
Your mic kind of cutting out.
Right. I think that I've already said what it was that I meant to say in regards to him, which was simply that I recognize that he bought us another chance. And I am grateful.
Well said. Miss Gemina?
I had a question actually.
Yeah.
The vines,
Yep.
are those the flowering vines?
Yes, the flowering vines.
Yeah. I would like to use, what is it? Mend plants.
Mend plants, yeah, to grow some of the vines.
To just make those bloom a bit more.
Aw, absolutely, yeah. The raft looks even more decorated than it did before. Brigid is very subtle in hers. She's had, centuries to master her craft. And that, the flowers that bud, they all look to be a similar color shade, color palette. She's very artistic with it. And then Gemina casts hers, and it is just vibrant and beautiful and shining, and it definitely clashes with the colors, but it's very Gemina.
Yeah.
Says, well, I thank you all for being here. We shall begin. And you can see she walks onto the lily pads and then walks onto the water, and she's walking on the surface of the water. And she beckons forward, and the raft with Rascal begins sliding out into the middle. And she begins muttering something in, arcane, as she begins casting a spell. And this ritual begins. The cloudless night sky is a pretty welcome thing, because the way that this is set up, the water that she's standing on almost appears to be glowing. It appears to actually be physically emanating light upwards. And those of you that kind of look at the water that she's standing on, it looks like she's standing on the surface of the moon, because the moonlight behind it is shining down and is a perfect like mirror image. The water is calm, aside from small ripples around her foot. And within a minute, you can see that the flowers have begun to sink, and Rascal has begun to sink. And she simply says, "May Caradwin love you in her embrace as we loved him. So, take him now, and may he be free." And Rascal disappears under the surface. And for the briefest second, Gemina, and I would say Gemina and Quincy specifically, you guys can see almost from under the surface of the water, it looks as if these spectral, almost galaxy-like hands have reached up and have gently caressed Rascal and have brought him down. Kalir, if you could make a history check for me, please. Religion. Yeah.
21.
21. Okay. You recognize this ritual. You recognize what this is. This is a pretty common practice for those of Caradwin's faith, those who worship the Moon Mother. This is the ritual burying of sending a loved one off into her embrace. It has happened to people that you have known before. It has happened to people of your homeland before. This is kind of the first, I want to say, this would be the first kind of like up close experience you've had of anyone of Caradwin's faith in a long time. And for the briefest second, while Gemina and Quincy, you can see the hands that gently pull Rascal down. Kalir, you can almost make out a face in the actual moon above where Brigid is standing. And another moment passes, and the light fades, the reflection back to normal, the water back to normal. As the tree behind Brigid grows a little more, gets a little more lush. The flowers bloom a little more, the glowing fungus glows a little brighter. Gemina, you recognize this, that Rascal has been, well, put to rest. And then, as Brigid kind of walks back onto the lily pad and back to you and embraces you in a hug, she stops for a second and kind of tilts her head and looks back at the tree, looks back at you, and just... You gave him such a fitting name. And she reaches up and she snaps her fingers. And from the tree itself, you can see, and all of you can hear, of a giant Rascal's piercing cry. He's not there, but it appears that he... Hold on, where is it? It appears that as he watched over this place through life, he was very insistent on being able to protect it some way. It seems that he still wishes to protect his home and his family. And so, from a mechanics standpoint, fuck, I'm tearing up, Jesus. From a mechanics standpoint, the tree has now inherited his piercing cry ability. Once a day, this ever-consuming and magical tree that guards Brigid's property can emit the terrifying sound of Rascal from its canopy. Effectively being the best alarm that anything could ever have. Because it will still inflict the terrified condition, and if things are terrified of the tree, then they can't possibly get closer to Brigid's hut. But with that, the fireflies that are around, the glowing fungus, the flowers that have bloomed have died down again, and the tree remains inert. Yes, Rascal has been laid to rest. And Brigid is very quiet, just holding your hand. Before she kind of turns, gestures to all of you, goes to say something, and then finds that she can't, and just gives a very solemn nod, and then walks back into her hut. The rest of you are free to do whatever. Charles kind of follows her after a moment, disappearing into the hut as well. And so the rest of you are left there, standing on the edge of the pond.
I guess as we go back, I'll put my hand on Gemma's shoulder and be like, "He was a good lad. I'm sorry."
He was the best of friends.
And then just give her a nod, take my hand off,
Fair enough.
start walking back.
Yeah.
No, I don't head back to the. I'll wait for Charles.
Yeah, you head around the front. You're like respectfully waiting for the congregation. You don't leave the scene. Don't worry. Yeah, Quincy, Khalil, anything that you guys are doing, or you're just kind of standing there respectfully and then moving on?
No, I think I would just be quiet. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. After a few
I'm
minutes,
gonna miss
Yep.
telling him to get out of the pig field.
What? That was a little
Pig
quiet.
feed, sorry. Quincy says, I'm gonna miss having to tell him to get out of the pig feed.
Just kind of quietly nod.
yeah, that's okay. After a few moments, Charles returns out the back door, kind of gestures for all of you, and just says, "We should leave these guys alone for the night." And is kind of shepherding you guys, all right, let's go now.
Right. Before we go.
What do you say, Khalil?
Before we go.
Yep.
Gemina. I would appreciate it if you could, in the morning, take your time to take the evening and take all the time you need. But I would appreciate it if in the morning you could perhaps come by the tavern and I would then like to speak to you and the other.
All right.
What are you grinning about?
Me?
Messaging Alex.
Oh,
He was just
silent,
like,
yeah.
don't be like staring.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
And that goes for all of you as well. I would like to speak to you all in the morning. Once everyone has taken the evening to process this.
Okay.
should we be worried about anything?
It is a rather dire thing to say.
Okay. See you.
Yes. I'm sorry again.
Nod my head and head back inside.
Yeah, fair enough. Head back inside. You can see. Oh yeah, Charles has already left at this point. Yeah, sorry, I got my own shit mixed up. I'm just too schizophrenic. So with that, Silas, do you want to head back with Charles and get your letter?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The rest of you kind of walk.
We just got a letter.
Yeah,
wonder
walk back with
what's
speed through this a little bit. Yeah. He invites you up to his office, and he holds a piece of paper folded, similar to the first one that you had, and he slaps it down in front of you. And he just says, "You asked me how the fuck did you asked me how I knew that it was from your granddad? Look at that shit." Without even needing to, you can see it's a decoded. It's like coded, sorry, but it matches the exact red text of the last letter that he sent to you. And
Right.
you know it just says, "Chaos Incarnate, I return to you." That's all it says. There is nothing else on it. He says, so,
Yeah, it's the exact same.
forgive me for prying, but, or assuming, but, this is the second time that weird shit has shown up on a piece of paper with your name on it, so I have to assume it came from the same place.
Not exactly. This one's more personal.
Oh, right, well, you have your room, or you can... Shit, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of curious, but I won't pry.
You have your room. I have
my
people,
room, yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, so you take
I've
the
got,
letter.
I've got my whole.
I have the room right next to yours.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah,
aren't
there's a peephole, yeah.
I've got the passages in the walls.
Yeah, so you head back to your room, I assume, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, head back to the room, open the letter, sit down. Your shadow, again, pulling out the chair for you, letting you sit down. And then kind of
How polite.
doing that thing where it's like, it's still you're still casting a shadow, but it looks like it's sitting on the table, like, just waiting for you to read the letter. Notably much more animated and alive now that no one else is around again. So, you have the letter. What do you do?
I was actually like expecting the fucking whole Chaos Incarnate thing again. Okay. Well, Chaos Incarnate, I return to you.
And again, the ink jumps into your eyes, burning them for a second as your head kind of... You fall back unconscious. Thankfully, this time you can feel that your shadow is actually helping you lay down, so you aren't bang head against the desk like you did the first time.
Yeah.
And you find yourself in a familiar void. The same void again. Black, standing on... It looks almost wet, but aside from that, it is pitch black. You are illuminated by some unknown light source, but aside from that, same thing. There is no, you know, figure standing in front of you. There is just Gigi. He appears in the same as you, his own shadow standing behind him. In this realm here, your shadow, last time you had no shadow at all. This time, your shadow is fully manifested. Not just a 2D image cast on a 3D space. You can actually, like, it's a 3D person standing next to you. An exact copy of you.
Yeah.
But it just seems to be content in just standing. Just seems to be, you know, still copying your movements, but it's a little weird having... it's gone from a mirror reflection of a shadow to, like, a mannequin that is copying your movements. Gigi has the exact same thing. And he just kind of looks at you and just says, you have some questions for me, I imagine. Sorry for the means in which we must communicate, but I figured you wanted to do this face to face, and this is the only way I knew how.
You're sure that this is a private conversation?
No.
Figured as much. More so than I have questions, you have some answers. You know what I'm gonna ask. Why?
Because I had to.
You had to.
Mm-hmm. Look, I will be honest with you. When I was around your age...
Well, there's a start.
Schnocky little shit. When I was your age, I was in trouble. People I cared for were in trouble. I reached out to the only thing that would answer. I didn't know who it was, I didn't know what it was. But it answered me. It said that I could do incredible things, and that I could have incredible powers and the ability to save the ones that I wanted. All I needed to do was pledge my fealty to it. And all it seemed to want was a set of eyes and ears. Truly, that was all it wanted. I accepted.
Sounds awfully familiar.
Yeah. The one catch was that I train my replacement when the time comes. So I figure if I just simply never have a replacement, then I'm the only one that shoulders this burden.
And yet?
Well, and yet, a couple decades go by, find that I'm not aging as fast as I thought I would, and out of nowhere I get a letter. A woman claims to have had a child. Says it's mine. I don't remember the woman. I know that says a lot about me, but I don't care. Either way, I used my abilities to check in on him. See who he was. See what he was. And when I saw that that kid had 2 fucking shadows, I knew that it was fucked. I don't know what this thing is, truly. I know that he is... calls himself a primordial. The Void. Your father was to be my replacement. As soon as I saw that kid with 2 shadows, I did everything I could to make sure that he would not be my replacement. He would not live the life I lived. And for the most part, it worked. Your father lived a good life, not the best, but good. I stayed as far away from him as I could, but still managed to take care of him in my own way. From the shadows. Still, I wasn't aging anywhere near as fast as he was. He grew up. He had a son and a daughter. Had a nice family back in Eldershade. I had no intention of bringing anyone else into this mess. But what happened in Eldershade meant that I had to start teaching you how to survive. If I could have done it any other way, I would have. I have not unloaded this burden onto you willingly. And please, Silas, trust that I have done everything I could possibly do to buy you time.
What does this mean for me, in the long run, for Lydia?
Lydia, thankfully, is far away from this. The Void is not evil. It is not malicious. In my many decades of having him in my head and near me, he is true to his word. He truly does just want to watch. To spectate. He enjoys having an avatar of sorts. I don't know. He is a being of chaos. As you probably guessed by the manner in which you came to be here. He thrives on it. But he will not force you to indulge in chaos. He picked me because in that time when I reached out to anyone that would listen, it was one of the most chaotic times in the history of Elloxus. The guild was just forming, needing a place to stay, needing some kind of refuge from the powers that be, and he offered that. He offered safe harbor for my friends. It's a pretty good fucking deal if you ask me.
In the short term, I'm sure, but what's his endgame?
To watch? I don't know. He often spoke to me of foreboding visions and chaos within me, and he enjoys spectating as things crumble around me. But he never pushed it. And I don't think he will. If he is latched onto you, it is because he sees that there is chaos in your future. Or that you are in a situation where there is going to be something worth watching. But he is not asking you to put on a show. It seems that the show is going to happen one way or another.
Well then. It's true, you didn't pick my father. As far as I know, until Elder Shade happened.
He was always kept in the dark. And that formed a rift between us. Every time he asked what I was doing, I couldn't tell him. Every time he asked why I was so distant, I couldn't tell him. He resented me. Which, fair enough, but I would not have that burden on him. But as the fates would will it, it seems I must give you that burden. I did not want that same rift between me and my son as I do for me and you.
I appreciate your insight. I ask one more time. Was that all it was for?
Never. I truly taught you to survive. You and your sister. We kept her in the dark about much of things, but she was still taught how to defend herself. You needed a way to look after her, and I gave you the tools necessary for that.
That you did.
I wanted to keep you alive. That was it. I never wanted to dump this on you and leave. And the fact that I am still able to talk with you now is a good sign. You
Fair
will
enough.
become powerful. And that power feels good. But I hope that I have instilled in you the proper way to use it. I have done many things that I am not proud of, but many more that I am. And though I have set you on this path, I hope that you will walk it in the same way that I did.
Whatever path comes, just have to wait and see.
Good. Did you have any other questions?
That answers most of them.
I'll leave you be. And he begins to
Right.
shrink into the water, unless you have something that you want to, stop him. But other than that,
No,
he's-
not really.
Yeah, fair, yeah. And he just drops, and you're left there alone, with you and your shadow, and nothing else comes. Stay for a minute or two. No other voices. It seems that the cloaked figure that you saw last time isn't making an appearance. So,
Man, I gotta know what this thing is that they keep on referencing.
Do I know how to fucking get out?
yeah. You concentrate on getting out, and you kind of turn to your shadow. And it, knowing what you're thinking, knows that you're ready to go. And it puts a hand on your chest, and a hand on your shoulder, and it pushes you down. And it, for lack of a better term, it drowns you in the water, and you wake back up in your room with your shadow holding you in a similar way, hand on the chest, hand on the shoulder, but this time he's helping you up instead of pushing you back down. Yeah.
You know the way that Hawkeye and Black Widow are always referencing oh man, this is the craziest happened since Budapest, and they always they reference Budapest a lot as a thing that just is in their history. Oh man, this is nothing this is nothing compared to Budapest. It's every time we hear about Silent's backstory, it's always just ever since I can't remember the name, but it's the name that they always say.
Ever since Elder Shade.
That's it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Man, Elder Shade, dude. Should have been there.
So, you awaken.
Thank you.
Silas would kind of
No
just
notes
sit
during
there
these moments.
pondering for a bit before
Yeah.
he would eventually retire for the night. I imagine it would, like, an hour or so has passed. It would be, like,
Yeah,
closer
yeah.
to, like, dead of night.
Yeah, closer to the dead of night. Okay. Sleep comes again.
Oh,
which-
and,
yeah.
Silas, obviously, this is from earlier, but Silas would have sent out the message he wrote to Lydia.
Yes,
as
to
well.
Lydia. Yes, yeah, sure. We can say that you handed it as like a letter came for me. I have another one for you to send. And then, God damn it, what am I, a postal service? Fuck. And then,
Fair enough.
sure, he takes it from you. You know, knowing the rough journey you've had, and then takes it without much issue. But with that, everyone except Gemina can take a long rest, because
Except Gemini also probably changed the music.
I know, not just it.
Okay, fair.
But yeah.
Everyone
Mr. Jim.
except Jim, I can take a long rest.
Sleep does not come very easily, for obvious reasons. But as you do sleep, eventually, the exhaustion finally taking you, you find yourself standing in that cave again. Fel'Drunaxx slams down in front of you, dropping from the ceiling, letting out that big boisterous roar as you can see the bluish-white lightning sparking from its mouth. Kind of look around, waiting for Rascal to jump in, or your friends to do something. But he's not there. No one's there. It is just you. No one is there to save you this time. And as that realization sets in, the of Fel'Drunaxx's breath weapon hits you, and your vision, roar of lightning, his lightning breath, immeasurable pain tears across your body as muscles are forced to contract, and they burn and singe. You can't even scream in pain before your vision bright white, and you fall unconscious. You open your eyes sometime later. Still clearly dreaming, because as you open your eyes and look around, all you can see is white. A empty, shining, bright void. As you kind of get to your feet, before you stands a woman and a dragon. This dragon, colossal in size, you yourself stand only as tall as one of its eyes, towering over you, a rather blank expression on its face. Almost like it's looking through you, if that would make sense, like it's looking on the ground behind you. And as you're kind of...
How many heads does it have?
Just one. It has just one head.
Okay.
And as you stare at this, dragon, you kind of glance down and see a woman. The woman is standing between you and this dragon. It's hard to make out any distinct features because she almost appears to be half-formed. This is very clearly a humanoid woman, around your height, maybe a little shorter than you. But it's almost like there's a perpetual smoke cloud that's billowing from her right side. Like, you can very clearly see her left arm, her left leg, but like the right side of her head, it goes formed head and then smoke. And it loses its shape and its form. Blue, red, green, white, black, all mixing and flowing together and billowing out from her. The woman makes a small gesture to her right. And you turn and see that some of that smoke coalesces into two solid forms. Two statues. One statue is this woman, holding Fel'Drunaxx in its embrace, much younger, much smaller. The other is you, holding Rascal in a much similar embrace. The woman snaps her fingers again, and the statues begin to change. Fel'Drunaxx and Rascal crumble away into nothing, returning back into smoke, leaving just you and just the woman in the respective statues. Statues...
Rub it in, jeez.
The statues then melt, turning back to smoke, fading away. You turn back at the woman, and the hand that was just gesturing off to the side has turned and is pointing right at you. She looks you up and down, seemingly trying to size you up. It's a little hard to see. Maybe just getting a good look at you, but there is a cold, heartless expression on her face for a moment. It cracks, and something sympathetic seems to take place. And she says, "My child took yours from you. I'm sorry, truly. But then you took mine from me." And she puts a hand on this colossal dragon standing behind her, who then brings his large head down and accepts a few pats and slight scratches as she seems to be, embracing this dragon. And she says,
Her child.
"Such heartbreak."
Sorry.
And she presses her forehead to the side of the dragon's face, and you can very clearly see a tear coming down her face. She seems to be genuinely sympathetic. She turns to you and says, "I can see it on your face. The sadness, the emptiness in your heart. Let me ease that pain for you." And you see the dragon that was standing there lunges at you, and the giant teeth the size of your torso clamp down around your body, and you wake up, eyes snapping awake. And you find there's a small pressure on your neck, and there's tiny little fangs biting on your nose. And
Timber.
you kind of wake up and look down, and this tiny baby dragon is sitting on your
Holy
chest,
shit.
nibbling at your nose.
What the fuck? No way.
What? Where did you come from?
As soon as you say anything, it kind of and then retreats from you, scampering to the end of the bed. And it's now that you kind of sit up and look around and see, your entire room has been tossed. It looks like a hurricane has come through. Books that were on the shelves are lying in pieces. Some of the pages have been bitten, but you're pretty sure Vola didn't visit. There's some of the rocks that were on your shelf lay scattered with bite marks taken out of some of them. Every piece of furniture in your room has been nibbled on and chewed. And sitting at the end, kind of almost like a cat when it's cornered, back arched, tiny little wings on display, making itself look as big as it possibly can, sits a very dark green skinned with gold along its head running down its back. Ellie, if you would like to grab that package and open it, please.
What?
Hey?
I sent
Very sleepy.
Ellie a...
Discarding.
Yeah.
Setting Empress side as she's just in a little ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very sleepy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had it at your desk.
No, I have it. This cord is stuck. It's right
When you
behind
said
my
the fangs
desk.
down to those, I was like, no fucking way.
I don't want to say too much, but it's just it's. I know what it means when someone refers to a dragon as their child.
Of course. And I'm sure that some of you D&D nerds who know this are going to know exactly what this means.
I don't know if
the
Zhon
characters
knows.
No, I
Exactly.
Maybe.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, sorry to put you on the spot about opening this, but yes.
No, it's fine. Pretty dice.
So, yes, it came with a small set of dice, which I'll explain in a bit.
Yeah.
Did you have this commissioned, or?
This is something I commissioned a little while ago, yeah. This is a lovely little wooden box.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna suck real bad when it's empty. Ignore the paper, I told them not to put the fucking paper in it and they did it anyway. But sitting at the end of your bed, flared up, looking very defensive, should be that. Damn, they double wrapped that shit.
Paper.
It's more paper.
Yeah. It's
Oh
more.
my god, it's laced.
This little beast has gotten
Yeah,
into
We're gonna
lots
keep
of
following
different
up, but
things.
there's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be nothing in there.
Yeah, it's paper.
Prank.
Sink at the bottom of your
It's a
bed.
part of
is
your nightmare.
Nothing.
And this should be the approximate size of him as well. He should be able to be removed, right? Yeah. Take him out and show him to the little,
I
to
just
the little
wanted him to
camera.
be the box
goodness.
to
Yeah.
begin with.
So, that is what you see sitting at the end of your bed. Little wings on display. Flared up.
So cool.
Yeah, there's the wing.
And as you look around your room, you can see the large crystal gemstone cluster that you brought with you has shattered and has fallen into different pieces. Sitting at the center is an egg-shaped cavity. And laying in various parts around the room.
I was wondering if that was what it
Fucking
was.
knew it.
Laying
I
in various
fucking
parts
knew it.
around the room. No, you didn't. Shut up. You thought fucking Rascal was a dragon in disguise. Shut up. Anyway.
Yes, I'm referring to this gem thing.
Anyway. The different gemstones that are lying around the room you can find, they stick out the rest because the other gemstones have faded away. Unfortunately, it seems whatever was glowing and was presenting itself to you as a very bountiful haul of very precious gems seems to just be 5 little gemstone nuggets. Blue, red, green, white, black.
Are they like on the floor at this point?
On the floor, like scattered about on the floor, yeah.
Mhm.
Your room is a mess.
Yeah. I think I'm less concerned about the gemstones at this point.
No, that's perfectly fair, yeah. So yes.
Honestly, probably
Mhm.
sat up and scooted back away from this baby dragon.
Yeah, you also doing like a
the reason I
the little
just
dragon
woke
goes
up from-
"Rah!" and like has a tiny little roar.
You were muted. Lucy.
I expect every vocalization of this from you.
Oh yeah, I know what I've signed up for. That's why babies don't talk that much in the beginning, because I'm still trying to figure out a voice. Anyway.
Oh, buddy, they
I'm
talk
adding-
so
I'm-
much.
I know they do.
I'm adding this
All
into
the
my
time.
name.
So
What do you name him?
you and this tiny little winged lizard are sitting on either end of your bed, staring at each other, wondering what to do. What do you do?
I say, you certainly made a mess quickly. This place?
You see, as soon as you aren't like visibly angry at it and just more astounded, it relaxes a little bit and scurries up the bedpost, and scurries down on the other side, and then scurries up your leg and is sitting on your shoulder and is now looking like an inch or two away from your actual face, and is just like all you can hear, because right next to your ear is as it is sniffing intently, trying to get a good read on you.
I
Tickles
would,
a little bit.
Let's see. No. Like, speak with animals. I would know that it wouldn't work because it's a baby,
yeah,
right?
you would. Well, one, it's a baby, and two, speak with that. Technically, it wouldn't work with dragons, but you find what words that you can hear without even speaking, without even needing to cast speak with animals. What you can hear a little bit of, like, small screams that they sound like little dragon roars, but in your mind, it's almost been converted into actual voices. And then you can hear just a little bit, and you hear, "What are you? Who are you? Mine? Mom?" And you can understand it perfectly. As you can now speak, read, and write in perfect Draconic.
Damn.
I'm a bit stunned at that realization.
Mhm.
And I point to where the large cluster of gemstones were, and
Yeah.
You came from that?
You kind of you point over there, and then it goes down your arm and sits on the end of your hand, and then looks and goes, yeah, came from that, yeah. Scary.
Scary? Why?
Scary woman, scary place. I don't know where I am. But safe. And then as it says safe, it scurries up your arm again and then like dives under your shirt to like get onto like your chest and is just like
Get
under your
closer.
shirt, like you feel its tiny little claws scratching around your stomach, up your back, around the base of your neck. And then it kind of nestles in a little bit where you've got like your arm hanging down and it finds a spot to nestle in that's safe. And then you, safe.
I'd scratch its head a bit.
Yeah, as soon as you scratch its head, it kind of, what? Oh, and like leans into it a little bit. First time it's ever been scratched. It leans into it, and then as soon as you
Unbelievable.
as soon as you pull your hand away, it chases after it a little bit before giving up. Ember is destroying that paperback there.
Oh yeah,
Oh my gosh.
he's loving it.
It was a gift for Ellie and a gift for Ember, an empty box.
With paper.
True. So, what do you want to do? At this point, Brigid is not home. Otherwise, she would have come running in at this point. Hearing your room getting tossed and everything.
What time of day?
This would be, it must have been kind of late. This would be like mid-morning, maybe 10 a.m., I'd say.
Okay. What am I going to do with you?
More of those, please.
As
And kind of leans up into your hand.
Yeah.
Trying to get more
continue
scratches, yeah.
to Scratch his head. I suppose I'd tidy up the room a little bit
Yeah, wherever you walk,
as I
this little dragon is perched
think about
on...
what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, this little dragon is perched on your shoulders. Every step that you take, it's readjusting. It kind of every now and again, you lean down a little faster than it was expecting, and you feel that of tiny little claws sinking in to try and get a good grip. The whole time seems to just be loving on you affectionately, rubbing its head against your ear, the side of your neck. Whenever you reach down to pick something up, it will very quickly dash down your arm to get under your hand so that you pick him up instead. And as you're tidying...
I'm familiar with this behavior.
Yes.
As you're tidying... Oh, yeah, very cat-like. As you're tidying, the rest of the room gets cleaned pretty, easily. And then you find, as you're sweeping up the rest of this rubble, unfortunately, the rest of the rocks, aside from that egg-shaped, and the very immediate area around this purplish sort of a blue, crystallized egg is, I guess, the best way of describing it. Everything else has faded away, and it seems to just be dirt and rock now. Picking them up.
Except for the 5 ones.
Except for the 5 gemstones, yeah.
Right.
Which appear to be... They look like... You can tell just from looking at them, and you've worked with them before. There are the 5 of them. Red, blue, green, black, white. And you recognize some of these: sapphire, topaz, peridot. You've seen some of these before, but they look to just not be professionally cut at all, or anything like that. They are just pure little nuggets of gemstone. And every time,
wow,
you pick them up and hold them in your hand, and you realize you aren't feeling that clawing on the back of your neck anymore, or on your shoulder. You feel the weight of him there, because this little dragon is eyeing your hand and is just staring at your hand with the gemstones, looking very intently.
He is greedy.
You said red, white, black.
He craves
blue,
material wealth.
Yeah. Red, green, blue, black, white.
green. Blue.
Yeah, red, green, blue, black, white. Yeah.
Dude, that's South Africa's flag.
Yeah. And then...
Holy shit! You have to change your accent for the dragon right now.
I want you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can feel for a second the clawing has stopped, and a small amount of pressure is on your shoulder. You know what this is. Oh shit, he's about to jump. This is you trying to catch him before he can jump.
Yes.
What are you laughing at?
No, Dan just sent.
Oh, in the server.
Why is it not in memes?
Yeah, why is this not a memes?
Sinbad?
That's a 14.
A 14? Unfortunately, he's just too quick, and you kind of feel a little boom as he jumps, and in your hand as you're looking at these gems, he jumps from your shoulder to your hand, and is beginning to eat some of these gems. And before you can grab him and stop him, he takes the red one and swallows it down, and you can see and a little bit of smoke comes out of his mouth. And the dark green scales take on a redder shade. The gold still remaining on the back. But he has changed colors, and he feels a good bit warmer than he just did.
Right.
He kind of turns to you and like eyes squinting as if he's
Candy
just
in cold weather.
as if he's just eating something spicy, and kind of you see a small cloud of smoke, and then he and a small jet of fire goes and singes your desk next to you.
Oh my.
It doesn't set anything on fire. There's just a very neat little ring of like burnt ash from where he just
Yeah,
sneezed.
burn mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brigid's gonna come home to a pile of ash.
Yes, a very
I'm
flammable
seeing
little
that.
dragon is in this very wooden house.
Mm-hmm.
Is the scale keeper still in town?
Yeah, no, he's still in town. He didn't leave to deliver the message. He's still in town.
Oh. Not seeing that, I would say.
Mhm.
We can't have you burning this place down.
Yeah.
Let's go out to the pond.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Take him out. He's now sitting like you're holding him in your hand, and you've got like both hands there because he's eaten one, and he's just lying on top of the other gemstones and is just enjoying the warmth that has come from his latest snack. Take him out to the pond. Brigid is still nowhere to be seen. She must probably be out, doing her day-to-day routine at this point. Yeah, you're outside now with him. What do you want to do?
No.
Dunk him under the water.
What?
No, he said name him.
Oh, name him. Sorry, yeah.
What do you think I said?
I thought you said chuck him. I don't know why. Name doesn't sound anything close to that. I thought you just went chuck him.
I think I'd grab one of the other gemstones out from under him.
Yeah. As soon as you grab from under him, he turns and like grabs on with like his front two legs, and then just like kind of drops and falls back into your hand, not being the strongest. Yeah. He's looking at you intently, even though he's standing on the other three of them at this point. He's still looking at the one in your hand.
Let go.
Mhm.
As I throw it across and say fetch.
Okay, you throw it and say fetch, and he
Not into the water, just like near
No,
it.
I figured you weren't throwing it into the water. Don't worry. You toss it. It kind of lands like on the patio and falls down the stairs a little bit, and you can see he watches it. And he runs up your arm, down your body, down your leg, and then across the deck and picks it back up. Which one did you throw?
Oh, see.
I'm picturing the way
Blue.
because of the way that you describe it, like it
Blue. Okay.
like specifically like trying to like quickly climb and scurry like underneath her clothes and up her body.
Yeah.
I'm picturing genuinely just the way that a lizard runs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. Yeah. So it's funny that you guys put terrible terrors from How to Train Your Dragon in the thing there. That's pretty much what this thing is, just a little smaller. But yeah, it darts across the ground and it picks up the rock. It picks up the rock and then turns to look at you as if waiting approval, but it has it in its mouth.
Go ahead.
And and a small jet of lightning shoots out from his nose as
Holy shit.
the red gives way to a darker blue. Gold's still there. And he quickly
switch between them.
he quickly scurries back. He quickly scurries back up your leg, back onto your shoulder again, nestling in place. And as you kind of like nestles against your skin, you feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand up a little bit. And when he first like settles in, there's a slight little zzz of like a static shock.
We're going to mix them and discover new elements that did not exist before.
Yeah.
Oh.
Plasma, fire and lightning combined.
So notably, he
Wow.
does not feel warm anymore. He just feels a little staticky.
Yeah, that sensation's a little too familiar, so
A little
I
bit.
grab the white one.
Yeah.
And
Feed it to him?
Toss it.
Yeah, you toss it like into the air, and he while like kind of nuzzling against you, sensing it, climbs on top of your head and jumps off your head to grab it.
I can guess what the colors are. I have no idea what the black one's gonna be.
Yeah. Catches it in his mouth, swallows it, lands back on your head, and he and a frozen icicle of dragon snot comes out of his nose before breaking off and falling to the ground. He feels ice cold to the touch now.
It's just like a.
Yeah, yeah, literally a dunk.
Yeah.
Very cold now. As I
He-
scratch his head.
Yeah, leans into the head, the head scratches again.
Is he resting on the other gemstones at this point?
Yeah, when he's not, if you have them out in your hand at this point, yeah, he's still sitting on. There's
Yeah.
just the two left. I believe it's green and
Black
black.
and
Yeah.
green. Hmm.
Yeah, you've done red, blue, and white.
Yes.
I was gonna say you do have the tracking stuff there.
He stole
right?
the
So-
red one.
Yeah, he stole
Yes.
the red one. Yeah.
Well, you have tracking stuff for it. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
That means it's
So-
once a day. No.
What do you want to do, Miss Gemina?
I'm trying to think what I would do with him right now, considering that I need to go into town.
That's entirely up to you.
I don't know.
If you, I will say, I will say-
We noticed Gemina's wearing particularly loose-fitting, very puffy clothes that
she
have
puts on,
like
she puts on like a ski
very well-
jacket.
multiple layers. Exactly,
Yeah, it seems
exactly.
you've developed a baby dragon-shaped tumor on your shoulder. What could that be?
That's seriously, it's like, oh, that griffin was weird. The heck?
Yeah. Brigid's like, well,
Yeah, but
Brigid's like,
You
well,
got
she
a
brought home
griffin
a,
for a pet?
yeah, she brought home a griffin. She brought home a griffin, and then went out and then sent home 2 bears. And it's like, well, at least it's not an exotic creature.
Yeah,
bears, I
finally
guess.
it's
And
not
then-
a weird one.
Yeah.
And now it's a fucking
so
dragon.
for the purposes of this, dragons they're rare in this world. People know what dragons are, of course. It's not like they're ancient, Skyrim levels of like no one's ever seen a dragon before. They've seen them before. They're pretty rare. Baby dragons are incredibly rare because typically when you see a baby dragon, there's a mother nearby, and that mother's about to kill you for looking at it. So for these purposes of this, you could pass him off as a pretty exotic lizard. His wings are small enough and stick to
Yeah.
his. I'm not even kidding. His wings are small enough and stick to his side. Like he can't. You notice every time that he's been like running, he's jumped and his wings have come out to give him a little bit of assistance, but they failed and they seem to be not strong enough just yet, as he is a fresh newborn.
Oh, that there's me emotional support iguana. What of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
So
Gemina, why do you have a tiny Fel'Drunaxx?
so
It might pass. We didn't see a dragon yesterday. No.
yeah, that's the thing. It's.
This is my Delphinax.
Yeah. In terms of like people passing by, no one's gonna look at people are gonna look at that and be like, Gemina's got a new creature. I don't fucking know. Because the idea of someone having a baby dragon is so out there that it doesn't even cross their minds
Yeah.
initially.
And he's small enough to kind of look like a lizard at this point.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
In that case, I guess I'd go check my trap.
Yeah, sure. Just go about your regular daily routine with the
morning
dragon.
routine.
Because I don't know what's going on.
No, that's fair. That's fair. You check your trap. It has a rather fat-looking, plump hare in it. And as soon as you see it, your little dragon sees it, and it makes a lunge for it because fresh meat. And it is maybe like it is half the size of this rabbit, but it is still like chewing on its leg and trying to like pull off a chunk of meat for it to eat before you've even been able to, reach down and like undo the snare and everything.
Wait, that's not all for you.
Kind of like stops for a second, takes another bite, and then lets go. With a tiny piece of fur in its mouth. Didn't actually get any meat, but just like trying to get the fur out from its teeth.
And then, yeah, gathered up.
Find it. Easy enough. The rest of you all awake in the tavern, wherever you all slept. What time is it? Do you guys want to do going up to Angus and getting information from him this session, or do you want to end it here? Mr. Nat, how are you feeling?
I'm going to do it next session.
I'm fine with doing it next session.
Yeah, okay, sweet. Then
Alright.
we will end the session here with everyone waking up on a new day in Green Nest. Miss Gemina with a very new and very strange creature. Yeah, like that one.
Well, the implications of this are
Oh,
kind of
creature.
cosmic.
Like this sort of creature.
Oh, absolutely. Well, welcome back to Green Nest, everyone.
I've been crunching the numbers, and man, do I not like the look.
What numbers?
I would like each of you, so just from, because our next session is only a few days away, I would like each of you to think about what you want to do in Green Nest over the next few days. Pretty much you've been told from Angus, to stay in the area nearby. Quincy, you can go to your cave and make it back in time before, this person is supposed to come down and this, ceremony is supposed to be had. But basically, you've got a few days to kill in Green Nest to do whatever you want, follow up on any leads that you may have on whatever the fuck's going on with your characters, investigate different things, blacksmith, armorer, whatever you can think of. But,
Figure out what to do with my baby dragon.
Yeah, baby dragon. Yeah, that would be a very good. That'd be a good start.